Luna, thank you for the bonk. Okay, there we go. Had to get that tweet sent out. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, Batman, and welcome, welcome, Rockstar. How are you both doing today? Neil. I see. Well, I'm glad you're doing well. I've been having a pretty good day as well. I've been... Oh, thank you for the butter, Starlight. Played a bit of Violet. Nice, nice, nice. How far did you get? Also, I've been playing a ton of Harvestella. I've been getting right through the fall season. Doing not, like, extremely good. Like, I'm not to the point in the game where I have so much money that money doesn't matter. But I am at the point in the game where I can actually start considering buying, like, the barns or, like, the level 3 farming upgrades, stuff like that. So that is nice to actually have enough money to play around in the game and not have to worry about it so much. Play a bit of Violet? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I hope you've been having fun with it. I had so much fun with Violet. Later on, because I already... It's not, like, unhooked, but it's unhooked from my screen. I already unhooked my Switch and everything. So I'll have to go get an Everstone and put it on the Rockstar Snom so I can trade it to you. Cody? Sorry, Star?
Yes?
Assist? Please? Urgently? I guess go open it over the sink or something. I'm sorry. My soda got too frosty and it just decided to explode all over me. I guess I don't get my blanket today. Oh god, it's all fucking cold now. That's gonna suck. Alright, I'm actually gonna have to be right back again. I'm sorry, I'm one of those really weird people that just can't handle sensations on their hands, and some got on my hands. I will be right back. Okay, there we go. Damn, well, what a fucking disaster at fucking beginning of stream. It soda exploded on me and everything. But, yeah, we're gonna be playing more Re-Legend today. I'm probably going to, it's probably gonna be another couple minutes before I actually start this up. Because I do want to hit the bowl and kind of, you know, get my bearings again. But yeah, I'm glad you've been having fun with Violet. The thing I always recommend to people, or that I have been recommending to people, not like I'm an expert or anything, but what I've been recommending to people is pursue the Titans quests first. Because that one gives you the new traversal methods, so you can get around the map easier. Alright, let's see if I can open it without it exploding on me this time. Okay, there we go. It's nice and cold. It's nice and cold, it's just... It was a little bit too cold. I'm surprised it got that cold in just like a couple hours. Yeah, you know, like, you know when soda is like that perfect temperature that as soon as it starts to fizz from you opening it up, the ice crystals form? But, you know, obviously ice is like slightly larger than stuff when it's liquid, so it just like exploded on me. Exploded soda everywhere. Not everywhere, you know. It was controlled, but still. Yeah, we're gonna be playing more Religion. When I get in here, we're probably gonna have to go to what? The guild? That's how I get you to join? Yeah. And... I believe we had just gotten given the quest to go to those ancient ruins, right? Alright, let me grab my controller. Let me grab my chair. Yeah, because it's our quests, technically. Oh, well, I guess I didn't turn off the Steam overlay for this game. Just this a little bit so I can see the game audio as compared to me and everything else. Okay. That seems a little bit loud. Turn it down a little bit. Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna get loud at times. Time to quit? No, I don't want to fucking quit. Alright, start game. Load game. Okay, now I'm playing some Roblox. Nice, nice, nice. Hope you're having fun. Turn it down quite a bit. I do have Dixper on, by the way, for Relegend, so anybody that has a bunch of crates, you can feel free to use them. If anybody wants, I can also spawn some free crates. Like I said, this is going to be pretty slow getting into this. Not like because of the loading time or anything, but just because, you know, me getting frazzled when stuff doesn't go the same way it usually does. Alright, so it's morning in my game. I'm going to run to the guild. There we go. Oops. Critical mining. Entire screen is shaking. Is the audio is it loud enough for everybody? Like while still having me be audible, or does it need to be higher? We don't need to worry too much about wasting time in this part. Because in single player, when you pause, time doesn't pass. Alright, so we'll pause. Yeah. Alright. Sounds about right. Okay. Yeah, so how's the Roblox been? Has it been good? Are you in the guild? Or do you don't need to be in the guild, I think? I don't need to be. Switch to multiplayer mode. Alright, and now we're gonna go down to Starlight. There we go. So, once Star gets here, we're gonna be heading, well, we're not gonna be right away heading for the Sunken Temple. To be honest, we're gonna go back and check like the crops, because I didn't even look what's there. And I haven't done any grinding off stream for this. We're still at the exact same place that we were when we left off. Which honestly I don't think is that bad. I think we've got decent armor. Hey, Star has joined. There he is. Yeah, I made us some really good armor. Yeah. Okay. Gotta go back to the farm. Yeah, Sunken Temple is the first actual ruins, the first actual boss, other than the Prunper.
Very early. I remember when we were...
Yeah, we'll probably spend the night at the camp. It's just, I gotta make sure that everything is fine here. Like, we don't want to leave stuff planted here, you know?
Yeah. No.
Yeah. It says why for... Oh. Okay.
Oh, yeah, but it's... Actually...
Yeah, the water bucket's faster.
And it does get... farming.
Oh my goodness. Well, he sucks anyways. It's hard to fucking line up. How do I get off? There we go. I don't know if there's still one left. No, wait, come on. I need to remember the controls, please. That's okay. Okay. We also got stuff to pick. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to feed mine too. Weird, we haven't been in this for a week. High roots done? No, they're not. Nice. Alright. No, we're not trying to split. I don't want to do that either. Okay, there, it's Y button.
I doubt it. But I check your guy's part.
Alright, give me a second. I got extra stuff in my backpack.
Okay. I said my guy parts went up on your guy's.
Alright. There. I'm so used to the damn Switch controller. I keep pressing A.
I see.
They just changed it to be assholes.
And they think probably be fun.
Alright, so... You hold the meat, and then what?
5.
And how do I check his hearts? Yeah, he's got 2 hearts. Hello, friends! Welcome, welcome, Mama M. How are you? I don't know. It was something we looked up last time.
Pretty sure.
We still have to put food in the bowl.
Yeah, I'm on. Once they're involved in,
How's your day been, Mama M?
you don't really.
I know. Once you're not, if you're not using the creature actually at all, then you don't need to. I know. Okay. Hell yeah. Hoi, Mama M. Butternamer said hoi. Did you hear him? Yeah, so this is all the shit that's gonna be, like, fucking us over. Like, I don't think we have enough time now for ruins.
Oh no, we don't have enough time for.
So what do we have enough time for?
Probably.
Okay. Dexter said hoi, Butternamer.
We got to.
I have money. I'm gonna get those goddamn totems. Wait, she's not at her goddamn store. Why? Why isn't she at her store? Oh. That's just so frustrating. I waited all fucking week for this. Is she? Maybe that's not the store person. No, she definitely isn't here. What does the sign say? Is today the day? I don't even know what day it is in this damn game. I only know what number day it is.
Oh no, she's on her break hour.
Oh my god.
Second shift.
That sucks. Where's the calendar?
Saturday.
Okay, so she'll be back in a bit. Alright, I guess I'm waiting then. We're gonna go get some totems, and the reason why we're getting totems is because they teleport you right back home, and if we're gonna be out in the Sunken Temple and we don't get home, it's gonna make us pass out and cost us money. So I'd rather not do that. The totems also aren't that expensive. There she is. Oh my goodness. I can't believe they gave the people lunch breaks in this flippin' game. Hello, how's work on the farm? I want stuff from you, please. Alright, so mini totems. Alright. Yeah, we definitely are waiting until tomorrow to head out now. Which does suck. Also, my friend repeatedly logging on to the same games over and over again so that there's constantly Steam notifications also sucks. I can't turn that off without restarting the game, so... Where did you go, Star?
Fine.
Oh, I was planning on splitting them with you.
Oh, okay.
How much money do you have? Yeah, that's why I was planning on splitting them with you.
Okay.
By the way, thank you for the head pats. Sorry for being in a mood. I just wasn't expecting to, you know, get sodaed. Alright, so in order to do this, yeah, but I have to split the quantity first. Okay, I don't have to split it first. There you go. Alright, now we're kitted up for tomorrow. We can't go out today, but...
Well,
can plant this. Is that X? Okay.
art.
Yeah, level 15 is still a ways away.
Yeah.
Time to brush the Draco Newt. You don't make it, you buy it. Pet the boy. Alright, so...
Oh, I forget the hard part. On Draco.
Rainbow fish aren't that hard to get, they're just rare. You just need, I think you need like 3 of them though. Well, the thing is, like, you have to keep feeding it the item until it evolves, so it can take like up to 10, that's the tough part. But you can just save scum it. Anyways, we need to make a game plan so we can streamline this tomorrow. We go out of the house, we water the shit, we feed the creature, and we go. Alright. We're not gonna pass time at the camp, but we'll probably end up staying at the camp. We'll even see. I don't think we're gonna be able to really do anything in the temple, because the first time you go there, it forces you back.
Yeah, it forces you back in the second game.
The second day is the time that you actually get to explore. Oh, the recommended level for the temple?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like we have much else to grind on, so...
So you want to that's like...
I know, but we were also taking our time, we weren't streaming it. You know what I can do? I can grind my sleep skill.
And your dodge skill, you can entire day dodge, dodge, dodge.
Oh, really?
Every time
Holy
you,
crap.
and that's the best part
Right.
because you're using a ton of stamina one.
Yeah.
Like when but every time you level up in stamina,
It refills it.
replenishes entire stamina.
Hey, we skilled up in sleep.
I think that would.
We're doing, we're,
replenish your-
yep. Look at us cheesing the system.
Oh, you can have multiple Magnus.
I know. You
I
can have
didn't know.
multiples in single player.
Most people think it.
Well, you could bring a healer. What do they define as a healer, Magnus? Like, there's stuff on the map. We can catch stuff. We just have to look it up and figure it out.
Yeah. Ow.
Muta? Maybe.
Yeah.
Star says you can grind your dodge this way, so...
I do it outside. So you...
Hey... Oh boy. Oh, this really is kind of cheaty a little bit. You're gonna need to sleep in the next 2 minutes. Yeah?
I don't know.
Well, I was anticipating you'd be able to click it on the wiki and it would tell you. Like how most wikis work. Alright,
It
well...
wasn't on the wiki.
Alright,
Healing Magnus.
okay. Alright, well, come on. Because we do have to move the next day. I'm at 749 followers. How do I already have me exit my house? That was weird. Alright, I need you to harvest the pop berries and sell them. Also, that weed needs to go. Thank you. There we go. Sell those ferns. Pressed A, okay. Took a while. And those. Okay. Not that. This to feed my little dude. Gotta go put it over here too. I do wonder, like, the thing that sucks about games that, like, they take forever to come out and then, like, not many people end up eventually playing them, is that you can't just go look up everything, you know? Like, since this game was in early access for so long, a lot of the
Damn,
information that you
boy.
find about it is just out of date.
Damn, boy, he's thick, boy! That's a thick ass bar! Damn!
Damn, filler. I don't know how that fucking got louder, but it did. I'm gonna go change that, like... Oh my god. If this wasn't a time-based game, I would be changing that right now. But welcome, welcome, filler. Did you feed your guy? Okay. I thought it was quiet, and holy Jesus. Really? Was it quiet for stream? Because on my end, it's... Oh my god, it hurt. And I have only one ear cup on. I don't know, maybe something's wrong with it in OBS. No, it's louder than a truck horn going down a highway. Ah, yeah. It is. It's loud as fuck. I wish it was set up in such a way that I could just be like, hey mods, can you change that for me? But it doesn't work that way. I don't know how we get to the ruins.
I don't remember how to get.
Well, so do I. That's the way I'm going.
Okay. I know how to get. There's two cases.
Ho, nope.
All this stuff is stuff that we would normally come through and do. Like, we would normally hit all those ores every day for grinding purposes. You don't want to watch Mr. Beast anymore, to be honest? Oh, what happened? What happened, Dragstar? This isn't flooded anymore, so we can go through here, and that should be a relative shortcut. There's the floppy fish. That's not the map button, like it is in every other game anymore. Okay. They put it in Fortnite. Oh, goodness. The Beast in Fortnite? Alright, let's see if it's over here. Yeah, me too. Yeah, this is relatively close to the ruins. It's one of these up here. I don't remember which one though. Yeah, this is not it. Okay, yeah, I know. I just went the wrong way. There we go. Ancient ruins!
Also,
yeah. Oh, main story quest? As soon as I get my Fortnite updated, I'm buying the Mr. Beast skin. I have a Last Laugh bundle that has Midas, Poison Ivy, and Joker. I already have the Harley Quinn skin on Fortnite. It's the ghost! I didn't think you were really a Fortnite player, filler. Surprising. Concerning. Oh, don't forget, you can smash the jars and they give you stuff.
oh yeah.
I'm addicted for over 2 years. My goodness. Come on, thing. There we go. Mostly gives you meat.
It always gets me. Yeah.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, you can't open them, but you can smash these things. Anytime you played it, you regret your time playing Fortnite, Rockstar?
I commend it.
Yeah? 15, holy shit. I'd cuss out anyone near me? You'd cuss out anyone near you in Fortnite? Oh no! That's a upset bean. First account, which is primarily... Crazy Girl got me banned. I have 3 tier 100 skins. Legendary Dragon Glider from Season X. Permanently banned your phone's going so slow like a grandma driving a vehicle. I never said regret, but I guess I also regret playing it. Sorry, when I read Raged, I read it as regret. I guess it's just what I associate with Fortnite. These are Draco Newts. And we don't do much damage to them. We're definitely under-leveled. Yeah, they give a lot of experience. Literally known as a default clapper, all the skins on Fortnite fear you. Really? No, no, no! I'm dead. I need move. I need heal. I need to eat. What button is eat? Is it A? No. Is it X? Yes. Okay. That's only fucking stamina, of course. And that's also, like, mostly stamina. Good god. No, come on! Not that! I don't even think I got experience for it. Because I was out of combat. Alright. Like, fucking sucks.
FBI, open up!
FBI. Why FBI? Yeah?
I'm quite far away from
You do a lot more damage than me, but I guess you're great sword equivalent, so. Really? I don't see a health bar for that. Well, it hit me and my Drake when it's out. Me too. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to
Damn,
take some
boy.
time. I don't...
Damn, boy, he's thick! Boy!
I'm sorry,
That's
I
a
have to
thick
change that
ass
right
boy! Damn!
I'm gonna stop if I don't. I might have their phone turned on. Yeah, I use headphones. That's why I'm changing it. Like, the sound alerts as a whole is already negative 10 decibels. Okay. Where is it? The one on the sound alert might be bugged because it was quiet. No, it's not quiet. I don't care. If it's quiet, then it's just gonna be inaudible. Because I have to, on my end, be able to stream without getting a migraine and wanting to put my head beneath a train, like a train wheel, you know? Because that's what migraines feel like to me. And I mean, like, that specific one is turned down on the Sound Alerts website, and the Sound Alerts input as a whole is turned down on OBS. Which is what should turn it down for me. But I already have, like, my inline headphones control so low that, like, I can barely hear the game. And it's still, like, screeching at me and peaking my headphone speakers every time. Might be a glitch on the Sound Alerts thing. I remember it wasn't that loud. I know, it didn't used to be that loud. I don't know why it is now. But I just appreciate if, you know, please don't spam that one. I don't know why it's volume changes. So I can get some experience. You guys can't actually see the experience bar because it's right in the upper right. always chases me. I don't know why I never aggro you. Oh boy, it's close. All right, yeah, we're just gonna have to level up. I don't know what else we can do. Unfortunately, that does mean grinding on stream, but yeah, we can tame a couple Magnus. It's just gonna involve, well, first of all, they're not following us, or they weren't. It's just gonna involve looking stuff up because I don't know what foods they take anymore. Alright, let's hurry up and get home real quick. I don't want to waste my talisman or whatever. I don't know what it is, to be honest. I think it's something to do with OBS's settings. Because when you have something, like, when you have a browser input, and you want to be able to also hear it so you know what's going on, you know, like a sound alert that you want to be able to react to, you have to turn in an extra setting in OBS that lets you listen to that input. And I don't know what it is that's bugged out about that, but no matter how far down I turn that sound alert, it just never, ever, ever ceases to be loud as fuck. Like, murderously loud. I kind of understand at this point maybe why big streamers don't have sound alerts. Or have very, very few. It sucked to get rid of it though. I like that one. We've had it for a long time. It could be the uploader, to be honest. Changing the sound to something with the levels like maxed out. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it. I'm gonna have to think about it a lot going into next year, you know? I have to make a choice. Like, I want to be a chill streamer. I want to be a chill streamer. But I know firsthand how annoying it is to be trying to have somebody's shit on, like, somebody has a chill vibe, and have their shit on in the background while you're trying to sleep or relax, and then some loud event happens. Like, I'm a really light sleeper. We normally watch Small Ant VODs when we sleep. And it wakes me up out of a dead sleep every fucking time, the second he starts whistling. And it just drives me fucking nuts.
To not annoy me, impressive how well.
Yeah, it's very impressive how well he whistles, but it's just annoying when I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah, after a while it even...
Yeah.
God.
It's cum. It's not cum. It's not cum.
I wanna tame a seahorse.
You want to tame a seahorse? We should both tame a seahorse, but what kind of food does it take? I got a giant amulet, but it doesn't even have any skills at all.
Yeah, the amulet stuff we've gotten haven't had.
Table. Why table? I just don't understand. Hold R3 to view info. Oh, that's what it is! It just doesn't have the enhancements. If you hold R3, it views info. This increases your hit points by 20%.
Oh, it used to have that pop-up.
Yeah, let me see. What's this one? Increase intelligence by 10. Oh, I see. Alright, and what's the goblin ring? Physical attack by 20%. I see. Okay. Well, that'll give us a decent lift, actually. But yeah, I'm gonna have to decide if I want to go through and like prune the sound alerts or the ones that are excessively loud. Or, you know what I honestly might do? Is just move them all to trigger fire instead of sound alerts. Except the ones that like are songs that people really need to have restricted to bits, you know? Alright. Flower Festival. A spring bed for you. Thank you for the work you've done trying to keep Bo-Katan safe. Gunther lets me go out of the town walls. Fish Or an aqua crops. We don't really, we haven't,
Like,
likes wood. Our annual flower festival, the day we gather at town square to watch and make flowers, as well as remember the goddess that oversees all of the fair. Be on her from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Remember that, chat. 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So if they're not there, if Amelia's not there, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., we riot. We riot. Yeah, the time for events is supposed to be 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So I have no idea why the dude wasn't there last time. Yeah.
we haven't had
Well, don't say anything about the presence of them. I don't wanna jinx it. I love you too. Bullberries. Alright, I'm selling some popberries and some bullberries, and I think I have... Yeah, I have some more. Oh, this is eggplant, actually. I'll plant these in its place.
Okay. Well, it's magical,
Okay.
so order might be.
Yeah, support's probably healing. Or buffs. Also, you gotta harvest 5 of these Kai roots. Yeah. And sell them so you have money. Yep. Selling those, we're selling those, and we're selling those. There we go. That'll get us a decent amount of money. We're also gonna have to grab these, this raw meat, and feed our boy. There we go. Now we can put the food in the barn as well, and then we're gonna head out. We are gonna be grinding though. I guess we're gonna be chopping some logs. I mean, or we could fish, try to get some fish. Because I wanna try and tame the same stuff that you tame.
I'm gonna. No. Well, it's just.
Gonna head out, have an amazing rest of your stream. Okay, thank you for hanging out, Rockstar. Have a great rest of your night. Oh, Draco Newt gave me a drop again.
Rainbow Fish Starbream.
Rainbow fish and star breams.
Aquatic requires it.
Requires those
Oh yeah.
to evolve. Okay. All right. I guess we'll do some fishing then. What's the fishing spot you're going to?
The one by. House.
Penguin?
Papa Pia.
Okay.
One right through the.
Right through. Oh. Oh. Right.
So the other side's right at Papa Pia.
Right. Okay. Where?
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Right on the other.
Okay.
I believe this is.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Papa Pia.
I know you have a good memory. I see you over there on the map.
Yes. That one has different fish. I believe this one. Other than one wild one.
Oh, wrong button.
I always forget you have to pull out the.
I don't understand. Why is that happening? I'm pressing A, and I'm pressing nothing else. Okay. I forgot it requires directions too. Not as chill as Harvestella is fishing for sure. Alright. Hey, have a great rest of your night, Rockstar. Can't wait until we start getting our fishing skill high enough to get large fish. So close to caught. There we go. It's a butter net. Alright, 1 second. I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna take an Excedrin. Yeah, you prep them, but does it want fish to be tamed, or does it want fillets?
So
Okay.
it might.
Yeah, it might just be fish. That's what it is for the evolution items. But if you get a bunch of random fish, then you can process them all and it takes up less inventory space, so, you know. It depends. Yeah, how's everybody's day been? I can't believe that didn't break. Anything fun going on for anyone?
Well, if you want to, I
What?
can check the fish.
I mean, I'm gonna have some fish that aren't the desired category, so we'll both try both options. When we get there and we throw something at it, if it doesn't have hearts, then we know it's not the right one. Even so, it has to be processed for you to cook it, so. Although fish only regains your stamina, I didn't know that.
Yeah, meat does your health, stamina, fish has to make rest.
Yeah. Oh, I'm looking forward to dinner! Grilled cheese sandwiches. I've been craving those lately. And minestrone. Yum, yum, yum. One of my favorite kinds of soup. I guess that's going to be one of the nice things about having the dual PC setup as well. Is that there's an extra layer to it, so if something, it doesn't matter what it is, if it's a sound alert or whatever, that's like rendering on the other computer is being loud as fuck, I can just turn that down as a whole thing. But if it's the OBS monitoring sound alerts that's making it loud, then that's something else I'm going to have to figure out how to fix.
Also, that the rod will up have
Yeah.
the direction. Have to make sure that's off board.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that. Hey, medium fish.
Hey, I got a rainbow. They don't
Nice.
even call it rainbow fish.
Rainbow.
Get those in our rainbow. Right?
I think so, but they just don't get any bigger
Fine.
for taming.
Or evolution. Rainbow fish.
Yeah, for evolution. Alright. It's a Grukel. Big old fish. I think it's the other islands fishing spots that have a higher rate of medium fish and stuff, right?
And once you get to like the
Or that one specific spot you were talking about where there's like a 1% chance of catching a rabbit ray.
big enough to go right on.
Although you still can't ride it until they introduce the feature to you. I'm pretty sure.
Which I don't believe is progression, I believe it's time.
Just time?
I believe it's up after like.
Yeah, maybe. We'll have to see.
Ah.
Oh.
Hate when I'm trying to.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, we've been watching Battlestar, but I wonder what do people even watch on TV anymore? Like, what's good anymore?
I mentioned Battlestar to
Yeah.
at work, and it's like, did you watch the like, oh yeah, did you?
Oh yeah, a new one?
Yeah, yeah, we do watch it for helping me know about the 80s. Of the 80s.
A remake of the '80s one?
It's gonna be one. Also gonna be more condensed,
I see.
but it's gonna be a modern recap on the 80s.
I can recap the '80s version for you right now.
Oh, I know, but the series is gonna be a modern recap.
Yeah.
Of the 80s.
Like,
It's like 7.
well, it was only a couple seasons. It was only a couple seasons. Because when I looked it up, like, the entire DVD box set of the entirety of the '80s series was like 2 fucking DVDs. So there can't be that many episodes on there. It was like a couple dozen tops.
Shane was talking about something on.
Of
Maybe
what?
it's
This
just
one?
Like 3. That was the one.
The '80s
that-
one?
He saw that one as a kid. Shane's 55.
Oh.
Shane saw that
It's
thing.
fucking old as my dad. Jesus.
I think probably had.
Yeah, we'll catch one more fish, head on back. We're gonna be doing a lot of this fishing. I know it's gonna be real chill, but now it's gonna have to be. We gotta get some. Oh no, I broke my rod. Damn it. We gotta get some more Magnus on our side
Fishing ones are the worst thing.
because it just takes forever to gather up the supplies for it. Though I guess we're gonna get to grind crops and stuff too. And realistically, it's part of the game. It's part of what these games are like.
And I did check it after.
Yeah.
Acid.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you no longer
So
do.
your stamina regeneration actually are useful. I remember we never used.
Yeah, we never used to use them because we could just freeze time by getting into dialogue and then regain stamina. Alright, so I guess my question here, the butternut I will prep. The butternut and the co-stars I'll prep. Oh no, that's basically all I caught, so yeah, everything is fillets for me. I didn't get any of the required
I'm
ones.
pretty sure C like that.
Fillets?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I hope so.
But I also they're like and you're
Yeah, if we're under their level, it's going to be hard. So what I would honestly what I would recommend is that we just both go and we knock out all of them except one, and then one of us tries to tame it. I was so excited earlier, everybody. I told Star about my favorite, such a mundane thing. I told Star about my favorite kind of donut. I've always liked the Boston cream donuts, the ones with the vanilla pastry cream inside. And he actually, went out of his way to find one for me today, and it's been, years since I had one of those, so it was so yummy. I'm a real sucker for anything that has pastry cream. Honestly, it's a good thing I don't know how to fucking bake, because I'd just make, a gallon of pastry cream and eat it. And I wouldn't even care if I got, bad as fuck either. I'd be sitting there, Jabba the Hutt, slurping down pastry cream. I would not care. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what it means.
You're just
either,
making Jabba noises.
Exactly. That's what you said.
Yeah, that's if I could make unlimited if I knew how to bake That's the level of immense I would be. And like, I have no shame about that. Food is fucking good. If they didn't want me to eat it, they shouldn't have made it so goddamn good.
Fair,
I know. It's humans who made it good. And they should have known better. They should have
Also,
known better.
420 milliseconds ping.
420 ping.
420
Nice.
ping. Because I only have 9.
Alright, let's water these.
Harvest?
The one row is. Go ahead, yeah. I have like 2,700, so I'm okay on money right now. I like fill my
This'll give
water.
me about even.
I'm gonna have to buy some more seeds though, because we have a couple rows that are empty. But that's gonna be something just whenever we go out into town. I think the flower festival is today, judging by the icon. So we may not actually be able to buy anything. Missed them. There we go.
I'm gonna go exit.
Wait, don't do that yet. Please. It's an event today. I don't want to break anything.
Oh, okay, so I stay at
It's the
farm.
flower festival
I stay
today.
at the farm.
Yeah. I'm just feeding my guy.
Hopefully it's not working.
Yeah, I hope not. It's not that big of a deal, though. It used to not. It used to be able to do the events just fine.
Also, they say this is... Have you seen
Oh,
the version
crap.
number on the front?
No?
That's 1.0.
That's
Beta.
weird. Well, it's just a beta of their certain version. I accidentally wasted that meat, too. I don't know how I got through, like, 10 meat in 2 days. I feel like it's doing something weird with the numbers of stuff in my inventory.
I thought the same thing yesterday. I didn't really... I just accidentally...
Yeah.
But I put one in my... I swore I had 5, then I put one in...
Yeah.
And then I had 1.
That's really weird. Alright, so we need to wait until it's 10 o'clock, and then we have to go up there. Well, I guess let's just sit over here.
That's what I've been doing.
Hey.
Code water.
Oh, yeah? Wow, star. Ah. I'm looking forward to the 2 PC setup. We're gonna be troubleshooting that more probably Tuesday. As far as next day off. Although it's rough, you know, it's the holiday season, so I feel like people don't really get days off during the holidays. Because everybody's like requesting them.
Yeah, I'm lucky I work where I work.
Alright, it's 10 o'clock. I'm heading up there. Hopefully Amelia should be there.
I'm just gonna be chilling.
We may have missed it too. Like, read the... No, there's something going on in here. Now here's Moku. Greetings, wonderful day to be outside, don't you agree? The birds are chirping, the gentle sun is making all the young flowerlings bloom. Life is truly wonderful and so full of beautiful sights, so let's appreciate it while we have it. Making these beautiful flowers together, will you join us? Okay, not yet, not yet, not yet. Come on up. Come and find me if you changed your mind. As long as Moku is rendered in for me, I think it'll be fine.
I have to be
I think you have to be here. If
here
you...
for me.
Yeah, we have to talk to him and do the event. We both can do it, remember? Wonderful day to be outside. Life is truly wonderful. Want to make some flowers. You want to go around and talk to people first?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Get all that friendship.
Nothing to do with the
Our festival is my most favorite festival in spring. Dreaming of
Arts
sleeping
with
on a
the
flower
friendship?
festival. The pedal slotting game by Moku? You should if you haven't. I don't think so.
Wait, also, I don't know if I can get friendship.
Oh. Well, I mean, I'm not getting hearts with them right now either. Like,
Well, even when I go to talk.
oh, look at this cool statue. Maybe it's new. I think it's their Goddess of Athea statue, but I've never seen it. That always reminds me of my sword slashing practice. Amelia. Believe it or not, every girl has a weak spot for flowers. Anyone here allergic to flowers? Better get them out before they ask me for medicine. Wow, Edna. How rude. Picking some flowers with Amelia. My children. Disappointing my favorite hibiscus is not around, but these flowers are beautiful indeed. Okay.
I don't
Alright.
think I can start these.
Why? When you talk to him, what does he say?
Flowers.
Okay. You want to join the flower festival?
Yep.
Yeah. Press A to shoot petal to flower. Fill the flower with petals. Fill as many as you can within 1 minute.
By accident.
Oops.
Right.
Oh no, Star!
Fine.
I know, but I wanted to see how you would do versus me.
It's the same reason. Don't use.
I know, and you pressed the wrong button. Damn it. Really? Oh, Star. Yeah, we finally got a different color flower this time. Oh, it's got more petals too.
Also, on average, about 80 hours. That
Yeah?
loves me now.
Really?
Most flowers have odd petals.
Team has a total of 4 flowers. Not bad, but I can see your hands are shaking while slotting. Hope you can do better next year. Thanks for participating in the festival. Have a good day ahead.
Oh wait, there's all the hearts. There's all the hearts from the.
Yeah, did you get hearts?
I'm good.
Oh yeah, there's my hearts. Well, we've got some time left. We can go to that other fishing spot.
Back to the province.
The one that you can maybe get a rabbit ray at. I want to have like 10 foods before we try to go to the sea cult. I'm gonna fillet most of my stuff, but hopefully, since you actually have some of the applicable fish, hopefully it'll work better for you. I do wonder though, and it does take stamina as well, right? Where's the spot?
Huh? Oh,
Yeah? How'd you get so far ahead of me? I don't understand.
also,
you're not-
have
are
stuff
you ahead of
running on
me?
your-
What is... where go, please? Up here?
Oh, yep. Oh.
Okay, there you are.
Yeah, it says your loading takes slightly.
Yeah, I was actually having a little bit of model lag and stuff today. I think because I have Dixperon for Relegend.
Right up here.
Up here?
That hit the spot, right?
Alright. There we go.
Oh, I forgot about that.
What? Oh, we can't at the same spot?
There's one over here, I think it's.
I hope so.
Not, then it's.
Yeah, but your game is running better, so.
Huh?
Your game is running better than mine. So you should be at the most productive spot. Alright, there's a co-star. It just depends, because they've changed so much. And like I said, since it was in development for so long, a lot of the information is just outdated, wrong. hasn't been changed yet. And the other thing I feel like is because Re-Legend took so long to come out, a lot of people that were really holding out for it lost, just lost hope that it was coming out.
Almost did.
I almost did. I almost did.
I used to tell you all the time, Moss. Legend hasn't said a damn thing.
I know they didn't. They didn't release a single update to their Steam page for like a year. And like, it's not like their Twitter is active or anything. Like, that's what I was kind of looking up when I went to go post my tweet. When I went to go post my link under my tweet, I went and looked at their account, and it's not like they retweet anybody that plays the game or anything. So I kind of think that their social media team doesn't do much in the way of promotion or anything. Oh, it's one of the fast ones! This one. Aren't these the ones that you have to get to win the race?
You can get to like max.
Yeah, these ones get the max speed really easily.
They have low boost.
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, like Star said, I had almost given up hope, but I've been following this game since like 2017. I wasn't an original Kickstarter backer because by the time that I found it, their Kickstarter had already like stopped accepting contributions, and I was so hyped when it like released early access on Steam. Even though it was kind of, like, obviously it was early access, so there was a lot of bugs and glitches, I still played a really decent amount of it. So did Star and I. Even back when the multiplayer was really glitchy. We beat everything that was available. Even though we had to restart, usually like, between 3 and 8 times per play session. And that's not an exaggeration. If anything, that might be an undercount for some of them. I just find it really enjoyable.
I mean, that wasn't really once we got to 8
yeah, once... Yeah, we'd play something else.
Monster Hunter or Tower Unit.
Yeah, it's one of those games that I really enjoy.
Tower Unite? Out there. Your gallery.
I know, it's just I can't stream it. Well, I can't until PC.
Well, I know you can't.
Our game. That's silly.
That's our game. They upped the donation count.
They upped it to 1,000? Oh my goodness.
But
hey, I got a Starbream! No, Star. I don't want you to pay $1,000 just to put a statue in Tower Unite. Okay.
the lottery.
Hit the lottery.
Now I'm gonna have them do
Aww. Star. Yeah, we can hope that we win that statewide raffle thingy. A co-star! Yeah, we fishing. One more fish and then I'm gonna head back. It's just so weird that they make the A button and the X button sometimes interchangeable, but sometimes not.
I like activate is sometimes activate.
Yeah, like when you're going to fish, it says A, but you can actually start it with X as well. But if you're fishing and you're trying to draw the fish in, A doesn't work.
Yeah, going to like the mining, the wood cutting thing.
Yeah.
Then going to.
Oh hell yeah, another Starbream. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna hop on my dude.
I almost shipped.
Why?
Kind of. For a second, I was like, "Oh God, this is Pokemon." I accidentally ran it. Ow.
Oh.
And I was like, "Damn it!"
It's not Pokemon though.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no, it's not gonna drag you into a battle down this way. I really really just I like a
Alright,
lot of the creature
I'll help
designs.
you. I remember.
I remember most of it. It takes me a while.
Really, forest.
I think one of the things that really changed a lot is like when they first conceived the idea for this game in 2017, you know, it was a little bit more acceptable to have games that were just like areas that were separated by loading screens. Whereas like nowadays, you know, the game comes out in full release in 2022, and that's not really something you see in games anymore. You know? Like most games try to go for like as few loading screens as possible. And I'm sure they did too, you know? Like I'm sure that by the time
And
they
their loading screens are fast.
their loading screens are fast.
Less than a second.
For
I'm
you,
not
yeah.
sure. I don't have all this.
Yeah.
Half a second.
Like for me it's a little bit longer cuz I'm
Like
I'm
2
running a
seconds.
lot. I'm running a lot on my computer right now. That's why. All right, I'm going to head into the house. And we're going to fillet up some of those fish, and then we're also going to put some of the other ones in storage, I believe, right?
Yeah. Starbream and Rainbow.
Fillet the co-star. I'm going to keep 2 of those pink fish and 2 of the sea bream.
Here's something.
What's up?
The loadings have always been.
Yeah. Yeah, but they go too fast.
The next gen console, like Xbox, just make compatible. They're touting instead of improved graphics, like one was touting.
Yeah.
They're touting no loading screen. Like you click a door, doesn't even go to the loading screen for a frame.
Yeah?
Instantly.
Well, Morrowind is small enough that you can probably preload the entire fucking game.
Oh yeah, that's how they're doing it. Because there's enough RAM.
Yeah, that you can just load the
They can
entire...
load the entire game and have zero. But
That's wild. But any
a lot
game...
of people are like complaining about it. They're like,
Yeah, because you don't get to see the art and the tooltips then.
yeah, which was the whole point to have.
Alright, I'm gonna grab 1 row of the pop berries, and you can grab the other row of them.
The reason I'm saying is they complain so much
Yeah?
that for the first time since the game came out, Microsoft says they are making attempts that add
Yeah?
that let you set anywhere from 30 seconds how long you want.
Oh, wow.
30 seconds.
People want the authentic 1998 experience, huh?
Yeah.
Like,
But
what are they gonna
I'd
do
say
next?
Put about 10 seconds.
What are they gonna do next? Add a fucking DLC that makes hard drive scratching noises in the background?
There, your hard drive like. Your discs?
No, how many physical drives have you had?
If you hear your physical drive scratch, there's probably got 2.
I'm not saying like a scratch, like a divot in the platter. What I'm talking about is it's extremely common for old platter drives to just be loud as fuck. Like whenever we finally find my external hard drives, I'll show you.
Oh, so you meant like just being loud, not scratching.
Yeah, just like something that makes it is scratching. What you're hearing is the scratching of the components of the right head as they move around because the tolerance is so low that now they're hitting each other. It's just not yet causing a crash with the platter and causing damage. It's just the right head getting all gunked up and kind of fouled and just gross. Add a DLC that makes floppy disks noises very loudly. I don't even remember floppy disk noises. That one's too old for me.
0.5,
But yes, welcome Zolkir. How's your day been?
the 3.5 floppy can make old 7.5 ones.
Yeah.
Put them in, and it sounds they fight in like.
Wait, seriously? Yeah, I don't. I don't really know what floppy disk noises make because like here's the thing. I'm not even scared to admit it. Like I know I'm fucking old as hell for a VTuber or for a person on the internet. I'm 32 and that basically means I'm fucking 82 as far as the internet's concerned. But when I was in school, the earliest computers that I ever saw that had a floppy disk drive, they were Apple IIs, and they were in, you know, like the fancy smarty pants class that I was in, you know? We kind of learned programming on them. There was a program where you could give, like, mathematical instructions to a little puck, and it would draw, like, spirographs and shit. And so we learned how to write instructions for those programs, I guess, to draw different pictures. But honestly, it was like such a weird thing, and although they had a floppy disk drive, we never used it, you know? All the stuff that was there was either they never took out the floppy disk or it was just on there. So yeah, I don't know what sound floppy disk makes. CDs, DVDs, platter drives, all that shit, I know how all those sound. I know how the broken drives sound for all those things too. Also, if you have a platter drive and you turn it upside down and it starts making the noise that it makes when you have a really old drive, that means it's already like halfway there, so. Because they should be manufactured to a tolerance tight enough that even if you flip it, it's not going to cause the parts to shift at all. So if you flip it over and it starts grinding, then, you know it's getting there.
The quality was very bad.
I just got done wrestling with my roommate, got 2 carpet burns on my knee and my arm. Oh my god.
That's awesome.
What do you mean that's awesome?
Sounds like
I mean-
me and my friends do.
I hope you're okay, Filler, but as long as you're okay and you had fun and there's no hard feelings, then I suppose, you know, good? Question mark? I don't know. Smoking a vape pen right now? Yeah, that helps. That helps with the pain for sure.
I was gonna say something.
What's up? Hurts when I sneeze. Oh crap, I broke my fucking rod.
Oh, I was gonna
Hurts when I sneeze because I just kind of ran into 2 doors. Oh, I see. What's up, Star?
I don't know if fillers will or gold. But
I think Zolkir's like the same age as me.
well, the 7.5 inch
Maybe a little younger.
floppy disk. The thing with the instead of like the 3.5 inch,
Yeah?
were read with a laser.
Yeah?
The 7.5 inch looked like a floppy disk, but like the whole thing and it opened up inside the computer.
Yeah?
And it had this damn arm and actually had to press and touch with magnets separate parts to access the data. So when you open a new file, you would just hear your open up in the disk.
Yeah?
And
Back when I had to run my audio through the capture card, that's basically what the electrical feedback in my headset sounded like. Every time I would move the mouse, every time I would open a file, every time I would copy something.
pressurized magnet.
Does anybody remember? Here's a callback, and it's a big thing. You only know about this if you're a nerd because they only made like fucking 2. They only made like 2 of these motherfuckers. 5-inch format platter hard drives because most are 3.5 inch. That's the standard. But back when 5-inch drive bays were more common, there were a few assholes out there, even though you could only fit like fucking 50 megabytes on a platter at that time, who were making 5-inch platter drives. They were called the Bigfoot. Does anybody remember those? They were notorious for their failure rate. And it was like, everybody regarded it as kind of like they did it because they could, you know, but it ultimately served no purpose thing.
I know they still make 5-inch drives.
Yeah, 5-inch drives are not for consumers anymore most of the time. It's fun wrestling with my roommate, because my mother tells us not to do it.
And they're usually
Oh my god, so she can't tell you not to wrestle anymore? My goodness, Filler. Well, make sure you don't break anything around the house, at least. But yeah, it was just so weird. Like, it was so weird to me, like, because I saw it as a kid, and I only saw it because my dad had one as a curiosity, you know? Like, it wasn't even worth plugging in. because of how low the storage was. But yeah, it was wild to me that something that was so much bigger than a regular hard drive could have like a fraction of the storage. Sorry, a random video of floppy disks. Oh my goodness. A lot of times I watch videos about stuff like that, not necessarily floppy disks, but it's been a while. I like to like take a few months off of creators and let a backlog accrue, you know, so that I can then binge through all the content. And I watch a lot of Techmoan. If anybody is familiar with Techmoan's content, it's pretty much exclusively an old nerdy guy speaking about obscure technologies for storage, for music, for anything that he can find. And sometimes he'll do these videos where he's just like him and LGR kind of do that as well, although LGR's style is different. Where they'll just buy a big bulk pack of like old tech, you know, and then unbox it for some of their material.
I haven't seen LCR videos like
Forever, right? We need to get back on the LGR. The reason why I quit putting the Techmoan ones on is because he got on this big audio equipment kick, and the sounds that those things would make before he restored them were just like abhorrent and otherworldly.
even sometimes after he
Yeah, even sometimes after he... Even sometimes after he restored them, yeah. Hell yeah, LGR. Hey, see, it's volcanoes. I used to watch a guy that did, like, hardware, like, not hardware, what do you guys, like, power tools reviews and shit. Because sometimes he would do, like, the odd review for, like, the Blendtec blender or the Dyson hair dryer, where he would totally tear it down and tell you how, like, every single part works and what it's doing as connected to every other part. But I don't know if he even still makes videos anymore. It was just like, it was like this Canadian guy. I'm kind of worried to check back on him, because he very much has the problematic uncle energy, and I'm scared that he became the problematic uncle, you know? Oh, fish work. Fish fillet works. Nice.
I got it.
You got it in 3. Okay, how many fillets do I have? I have...
Also, I have 4.
You have 3 more fillets?
I
Okay.
have 2 small. I got it in 3 small, but I have also.
Alright, this will give me 9 small fillets. And you just put it in your hotbar and throw it at them, right?
Yep. Hawaii thing.
Okay.
And it was actually pretty easy. I mean, these aren't as hard as...
Alright, so to get to the sea colts, I go what, to the right? Hey, Astro Traveler, welcome, welcome.
Oh, wait,
How are
wait,
you?
wait, wait.
Left? Okay.
Oh, no, you're right, you're
Okay. How's stream going tonight? Pretty good. It took a minute for me to calm down. Because when I started stream, my soda exploded at me.
going right.
But I'm glad to hear that
Down
you're
there,
good. Glad to hear that you're good. We're about to be taming a sea
Then
colt.
Upright.
Up and right. I think these creatures are nameable. I don't know. I think it doesn't ask you, but you can go to the book and rename them. So if anybody
you
does
just
want to
go the
be...
book and read them.
If anybody wants to be named after something in this game. Now here's the other question. Remember we had issues last time where sometimes the first person to enter a zone was the only person who could tame, so let me see if this is... Okay, if I can actually hit the guy.
No,
Yep.
you got
It
it.
made a heart. Do I just keep
So,
throwing
yeah,
it?
you can do it. Yeah. Until it's
Alright.
got parts like constantly around it.
Hearts. Guess
And-
what? Oh, what's up? Ah, come here, you. It is. Oh boy.
I just kind of spammed it.
Mmm.
Before you waste...
Before I waste everything, what? I only have 1 left.
Let's try that.
Let's try what?
I have 3 more.
Let's try what?
Let's try the next egg. I think it's a...
Okay. Where's camp? According to my Twitch 22 recap, you're one of my 4 favorite streamers. Aw, hell yeah! Awesome! I'm glad to hear it. And you are one of my favorite streamers. Yay! Party time. Hell yeah. Alright, we're gonna go to the campsite and we're gonna sleep and we're hopefully gonna catch that thing tomorrow. I do think it might have just not been able to trigger the taming thing.
Yeah. Or that one was
Yeah, but even so, I'm only gonna have 4 after what you give me. Crab dance! Yes!
enough to get.
Yeah, it's easy enough to get more fish. I love this crab raid emote. That is pretty good.
Alright, before we go set that up.
Oh yeah? Blaze! Alright.
One of them,
Oh, the campfire is where you save in the campsite. I see. Yeah, that's new. That's very new. That's nice though. Alright, well, let's sleep, I guess. Oh, thank you for the lurk. Sorry about your low phone charge. But yeah, I'm so excited that I am going to be on your favorite streamers list. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How have I not gotten a single level today? I guess we've only defeated a couple things. Picking up the cocomelons. And where do we go? Up here, or...?
Yeah.
Okay. Far over here knowing the entire map.
the coastal map. Goddamn. I remember most of the farming this guy until I got the shadow one.
Oh yeah, until you got your shadow guy. That's right.
Did you get a shadow secret?
I don't think so.
Oh no, I remember we saw a
Yeah,
field.
but if you see it, like, you have to tame it, or the person, somebody has to stay
We
there.
didn't have it. I remember we had. Okay, now you can talk on it.
Alright, and we don't have to tap it, so...
Try to keep it. It's actually pretty easy compared to last
Seahorse!
time. I didn't even.
Yeah, I wonder what level it is. Nice. Hello, Reasons. How are you? If
Also,
that's the
remember to
case,
speak your voice.
what are those... What are those... Star... The blue thingies? What do they have? What do they take to tame? I don't actually have anything he likes right now. Ow. Yeah, it's my fault, sorry. I expected to do more damage to him. Welcome, welcome, Reasons. How has your day been?
Oh, I need some.
You need some what? I'm sorry. Good, late as heck, because I was out getting dinner, and my brain was like, I'll get groceries too, so I did. I see. No worries about being late. People only ever show up at the right time here. Alright, if you need meat here. I need to put this on the hotbar and feed my guy anyways. Come here, you. There we go. Alright, so when we go out here... We probably should beat up some of those crab dudes. Now I have lukewarm dinner, but at least I don't have to shop tomorrow. Yeah, at least you don't have to go out tomorrow. These veilfish. We do a little bit more damage to those. We could grind level off of those. Nice. Yep, there's a level. What was that? A veil whisker. Hmm. Yeah, we're having mac and cheese and minestrone. Well, Star got himself a tomato soup because he's not sure if he's gonna like the minestrone or if we got like 1 or 2 cans of it. Yeah, I know minestrone and grilled cheese is not the classic combo, but I want grilled cheese, and I know that grilled cheese alone isn't enough for me, so that's why I say grilled cheese and minestrone. Sorry, mac and cheese, grilled cheese. I'm sorry. I'm trying to alive in this game, you know, be alive. Can't just zone out about it like I can with Harvestella. I know. But yeah, we're gonna have grilled cheese can go with anything. I used to make grilled cheese, then I make a yakisoba ramen. Oh hell yeah. Do I get experience when you fight things by yourself?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, these guys don't do as much damage at least as the sea colts, but still a decent amount. I just feel like, you know, wintertime, when it's nice and cold, hot bowl of soup is just really nice. Alright, I'm gonna start heading back, and I'm gonna try and fight Muta on the way back. Still never hit my bowl. Those yakisoba ramen are so damn good. You wanna... yeah, but it takes Muta milk. So we have to defeat some in order to get some. I got Progresso brand chicken and sausage combo soup. Have to say it's pretty damn good. Oh, that does sound like... That does sound like it's pretty good.
The lights. Oh no, it's not Muta.
What is Muta like? Oh, the gumbo. Oh, it likes bullberries? Damn it, I just shipped some of those.
Bullberries, aqua crops, land crops.
Alright, well, we're gonna have to go tomorrow and get bullberry seeds then.
It straight up likes everything except for Agnes. Really likes everything.
Everything but meat, fish, and Magnus drops.
Literally
Come on, Draco Newt, I believe in you.
Bullberries. Basic, but I've been. But it's
Yeah?
area.
Yeah?
Coastal area. Most of its stuff only requires stuff. The desert requires stuff too.
Yeah?
Fall for the
Okay. I was over here talking about stuff, but I'm just trying to figure out the way back to the house. Progresso soup is really good. Progresso soup is really, really good. I really want to get a Muta, but I am about to die, so... Just gonna have to head back to the house for now.
Progresso better.
You know, in general, yeah. I mean, some of the Campbell's chunky soups really rock, and as you know, if you're a person that works, then the Campbell's has those bowls that are really, really easy. You know, just to heat up at your work, or even the drinkable ones like you got.
The sippin' bowl.
The sippin' ones, yeah, the sippable
They
soups.
make beef stew that's
I like it better than the chunky brand. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I normally do too. Like 9 times out of 10, there is one Campbell's chunky soup that just Well, there's like 2. I don't know if they make the other one anymore. But they used to have like this fucking chunky beef, and it was so good. Like the chunky beef stew used to be really fucking good. There was not just chunky beef stew though. Like it's not that. It's like it was some variation upon that, like fucking hamburger stew of some sort, because it had like little meatballs, you know, with a distinct hamburgery flavor, and then veg. Like that one was so fucking good. I would eat the hell out of that. They would always have weird flavors of chunky soup. Like they had the buffalo chicken noodle one as well, and that one slapped. That was so good. Like I swear they used to have some kind of like a hamburger one, some burger based one. Oh, I remember that. I haven't seen that one in a long time. See? Oh my god, I'm not the only person that remembers. Yeah, I haven't seen that in a long time, but that shit slapped. I'd warm me up a bowl of that and like put a ton of pepper on top and just nom 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 nom. Hey. I don't think it's... Sadly, I don't think they're open today, any of the stores. I think they close at like 16. You know, 16 o'clock in the game, whatever the hell. I honestly think the mouse is easier for menus. I keep accidentally A-buttoning things I don't mean to. I think that's the one my grandmother would make and have garlic bread with it. That does sound like a really good pairing. This is my character, right? Why is my int... Oh, my int is so high because of those earrings. That's why. So we'll accept that. And that. And now for my creature. It already has 15 focus, so I'm gonna go for strength. And I'm gonna bring its endurance up to 10. Also, I'm gonna put... See, like, I pressed A on the Coco Melon, but you'd never know. I think it's just my computer lagging that's making the menu less responsive. I don't think it's actually the game's fault. Sprinting skill going up. Nice. We're gonna head in here, we're gonna make sure we feed our creatures. As soon as Draconewt gets to level 15, it won't be an instant evolution. It doesn't work like that. It's not Pokemon. How their evolutions work, for anybody that is wondering, you have to feed them a certain food once they meet the requirements. It does kind of suck. Because it's not always for sure thing, you know? So what I mean by that is it can take like 1 to evolve your creature, or it can take 5 to evolve your creature, or you can get really unlucky and it can take 15 to evolve your creature of whatever their evolution item is, their favorite food. So a lot of people just honestly recommend that you save scum it. Including myself. Save scum that shit. Don't waste your items. When it comes time for us to do evolutions, rather than just taming, we'll probably do that in single player, so that we can make sure that we don't waste items, you know? That's such a weird requirement. It's a weird mechanic. They should have it just be that you feed them a required amount of their favorite food, and then it happens, you know? I'm just glad that they finally implemented it so it automatically checks your storage when you are crafting stuff. That way you don't have to run back in and out of your building and stuff. That used to be something I would have to do all the time. Yep, when you go outside, I don't have to grab any of my stuff from inside the house. It just automatically counts that I have it in my... when I go craft.
But I still have to grab it.
Yeah, you still have to grab it if it's something you're going to give to me. But yeah, it's a weird requirement. I think that they, like, there's a lot of requirements that go into the evolution, because it's not only is it stats, not only is it level, but also friendship, also the favorite food. It's a really multi-tiered thing. That's how crap my luck is. anything would take 100 for me. Yeah. For me, I thought that's how it was. And it turns out that for the longest time... Now, I don't... Like I said, like I've been saying, I know you just got here, so you don't know. This is a game that's been in early access for a long time. The documentation is entirely out of date for this, so I don't know if it's changed. But at one point during the game, you could not, physically could not, increase friendship for your pet unless you were feeding it in its trough every day. Even if you fed it outside of the barn and you fed it like 100 of its favorite food, it does not matter. The friendship would not increase as long as you didn't remember to feed it in the barn. That's why Star and I have been so, like, trying to stick to that every day, because it screwed us over once before.
Tornadoes.
Tornadoes?
Doesn't look like it's dropped to a head yet.
I didn't know tornadoes was a thing in here. Oh yeah, it's hurting the plants. So get over here and pick these pop berries quick.
Oh. Oh, that one's dead.
It's dead. My spine instantly tightened up when I heard that. What, the berries? Oh no. How do we get rid of it? I think we just till it. Yeah, we just till it. Alright.
I don't think it's gonna hurt any.
No tornadoes. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's just a chance on the morning. It's just weird that one, they put tornadoes in the game. I can't think of any farming game that was made better by tornadoes. And two, it's weird that it's like this constant effect over the screen.
Yeah, I wonder if it changed.
Yeah, I wonder. Why is my stamina so low? Maybe because I was sprinting. Oh, maybe being out in the tornado takes your stamina.
I haven't used.
Okay.
Try sprinting.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know, maybe...
Oh, watering.
Oh, watering. That's right.
They changed it. Watering used.
Now, I wonder, are the stores open, or are they just gonna be like, wah, tornado? I wonder.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
It always goes. Stuff like this goes away. Also, by the way, I just realized this.
What?
I've been being. I've had my. I thought Fury. I had the blue ones in.
Yeah.
That only intelligence.
I know, I'm gonna have to put the red ones on to increase strength.
You have the red?
No, I think I put the blue ones on as well. Or wait, did I? Yeah, I put the blue ones on. I don't know if I sold the other one or not, is the thing. I don't know if I kept it.
You can sell them.
Well, you couldn't sell them. Oh, how's work on the farm?
I know later you can buy them from.
Yeah, later you can buy the earrings. Alright, let's buy some bullberries.
But I think we have to.
And one pop berry.
But you want the blue ones. You want to keep both of them. Red ones from the train. That makes fishing.
Yeah.
So when you're fishing.
Alright, we'll grow a bunch of stuff.
I think go grab my brush.
Yeah, grab your brush. Alright. Head down through here. This. Go back into the barn and then back onto our farm. Okay. Anyways, wondering, the reason why I ride the creature so much is because using its stamina, it'll regenerate. using its stamina to sprint, it's fine. Using my stamina to sprint, it won't regenerate for me. I have to eat food
and
for that.
sprinting on your also sprinting attack.
Yep, so it still increases my sprintiness. Alright, now I've got to put these...
They just have a lot less. They regain them.
Oh, I accidentally got... No, that's not an accident, never mind. Yeah, there's definitely something going on with inventory values. There's no way that I've used that many Pokemelons. Thank you for the boop. I'm back. Nice. Welcome back. That one. One more row. How much did I miss? Oh, nothing. We're just doing some grinding and some farming.
I'm gonna go grind.
You're gonna go grind some levels?
Yeah, I'm gonna expect this.
What, if experience is shared?
Yep.
Yeah, I'd hate for the enemies to be leveled against you once you've been grinding for a while.
They're not leveled. I already know.
They're not leveled, but it increases the chances of second forms showing up when you're higher level. Also, I may need you to finish planting. And welcome back, Astro. Yeah, has anybody got any cool plans for the weekend? I mean, I know it already is the weekend, but I'm gonna have my day off tomorrow, and I'm gonna be playing a lot more Harvestella. I finally got that upgrade that I was looking for. I know I was talking about it the other night. Finally did get it. The upgrade to break those big rocks. And, I am excited. I'm excited for the next Quietus. Efficience SP. 100% Sam. Oh, come on, I pressed the button. I pressed P, come on. It's annoying that it's dropping inputs for me, but I know it's my computer, not the game. I'm gonna try and get my 3D printer working again. Finish my fire pit, hopefully. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. I wish you the best of luck with that. I know 3D printers can be really, really, really twitchy.
I'm good. I'm check.
What do you mean? Yeah, just go beat something up.
Take a look. Oh.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm out of stamina, so I can't do anything anyways. Okay. I'm watching. I'm gonna be hitting my pipe, so.
I think we've tested this before, but it was like a year ago.
I know.
I think because this is supposed
I don't see any movement on my meter. Tell me when to look. You know?
Okay, just constantly stare at it.
Does it tell me in my pause menu? I don't see anything happening.
No, I think you have to be. I was just killing pups. Barely game.
Yeah,
They did move my bar,
they did move your bar.
so I think we tested this for you. It does share, but
Okay. I mean, well, we have time left in this day. Am I leaving, or am I... Okay. I mean, it's stream, so I don't want to... If you are going to be grinding until the end of the day, I don't want to be sitting there on one screen, doing nothing. I have no stamina left. That's why I was asking. What do you mean it's not how we played it before?
I don't remember how we played.
Wasn't anything special we did.
No, sounds right.
Ada ada, Batman. Ada ada.
To be honest, I think grinded.
Yeah.
I think grinded on pups. They also trying to get a bunch of
Yeah.
that stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're not at.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
They're like level.
These puffs don't really move my bar even when I beat them.
But it takes like
10 what? 10 puffs? I don't. I see 0 movement. Is what I'm trying to tell you. When I beat one of these.
no, I saw movement.
Okay.
Very little.
Okay, I see it. Yeah, I see
Yeah,
it.
fair.
Alright. Welcome, welcome, Dippa. How are you? We were trying to see if I was getting experience. I am, it's just very small. I'm okay. I'm glad to hear it. Got any plans for the weekend? Alright, I'm gonna beat some prunies as well. I think we're gonna be level grinding. I know it's not the most riveting content, but we do need to grind some levels, not only for us, but our critters as well. When we went to those ancient ruins, we were getting our asses absolutely handed to us.
Also get the
Yeah, it also gets us meat.
not
Not really, but on a break from streaming. Ah, I see, I see. I hope you've been getting some rest, enjoying your break. Used. There we go. Oh my goodness, the confusion sucks. Still needs to give a decent amount of meat though. Technically, if you wanted to be ultra lazy, you could just grind this by having your creature defeat stuff for you, but the AI on the creatures is honestly not that good. Like, they don't really keep full force when they attack. They just kind of attack, wait a little while, then attack again. So it would end up being really inefficient compared to doing it yourself. Would be nice if we can find a second stage puff to tame it. There's actually a low chance every time you enter this map tile that a second stage puff can appear. The map tile immediately north of this one as well. So it's about that time, so I'm gonna head back. Yeah, those little blue star boys you're fighting, what do they take to tame? Because I know that their second form is really cool.
Oh yeah.
Holy crap, when I said spicy at the hibachi place I got dinner from, I think the dude was like full send. Oh no, what did he do? he did full send on the spicy, huh?
And also the star thing.
Yeah?
Also getting very decent some level.
Oh my god! Well, take me up there next time!
I will.
Oh, you're at the camp.
That's fine. I'll tell you how
Ah, yeah, I know, it's just... It's literally a minute of loading screens for me to get there. So I lose out on like 20% of the day. Oh yeah, he did, and I can go back and kiss him for it. Oh, you're happy about that? Alright, get me to the campsite. So we can start out at the same place. I know the campsite is literally one tile away from it, so...
get there. Sorry, I was going to the campsite, so
I know, I'm sorry, I just didn't think of it myself. So as long as it's not too spicy for you to eat, I suppose.
And camping at the campsite is going to be a lot easier once we get that thing that tells us.
Fuck. Alright, don't get off. God damn it.
Go.
I know, I wasn't trying to go south.
I know.
I was trying to press B so he'd sprint. Instead he just hopped off. I've been so stopped up today, and now everything is breaking open. All your sinuses,
Right.
nice. Hell yeah! Can finally breathe. Get that circulation going. Okay, there we go. Now I don't have to worry about another minute of loading screens. Since I've already served the time.
Oh, on top of
Fall on top of Star, he's so happy. Alright,
Hey, there's.
that's not
I'm
mistletoe.
saying it's mistletoe because December, goddammit.
Alright, it's mistletoe. My goodness. Reasons.
So yeah,
Yeah, I know.
they're actually kind of easy.
Yeah, not too bad.
And they drop a lot of meat.
Sometimes. We're gonna have to keep going back and forth though to get them to respawn. Why are we ooping?
Careful that meat.
Only if the drop has the name of the on it.
There's star something.
I know there's star somethings. Have you picked up something that's not meat?
I've picked up a star scan. Oh,
Okay. I can't respawn while you're on that tile, so I'm gonna go next door.
sorry.
I know. Hopefully these rock crabs will go down easy. Starfins, that's what they are. Alright, now I'm level 9. This thing is a Cranite. Okay, Glowfig is an aqua crop.
Yes, but aqua crop, fish, or log. Apparently everything like
Everything likes logs, huh?
Apparently everything. Not me. Apparently everything.
Yeah.
Likes ore and log.
I guess they gave you something so you could have like the lowest percent chance, but if you just want to spam it out. For taming.
Or logs are also kind of hard to get.
Logs aren't hard to get.
Not hard to get. They're just
I mean, in the same way as everything else is. But I guess I get what you mean. You can only get like one log spawn per tree per map
and they won't respawn
until the next day.
creatures.
My goodness. I don't know, those give a little chip of experience. Really miss, like, really hurting, that, like, that fixed cam is really screwing me right now. There we go. Granite claw and some meat. I know this isn't the only spot where these spawn. You... oh no, you're still on this map.
Not still on it, I'm getting back.
I know, I'm just saying, you're still here.
And then
Alright, we need to both go over here. You'll be already back over there, probably.
oh, I'm waiting. Well, I've been waiting.
I know, my loading's longer. I wonder how this runs on the Switch. Did they ever get it on the Switch?
It really comes with
Yeah, but I wonder how it runs on the Switch.
Probably runs.
yeah, then anybody that doesn't have a computer but has a Switch, this is a game that you could play. It's cross-platform, up to 4 people, multiplayer. Although the more people you have, the more glitchy it's likely to be.
I'm almost level 10. I'll be able to use that hidden weapon.
Hidden weapon. Right.
My attack by, like,
Nice. It phased through me, so my attack didn't hit. Yeah?
The hidden weapon we find there after the goblin run.
Oh, yeah?
I believe that hidden weapon.
Oh, I hope so. I want good dual blades.
I mean, you're gonna have these by the time.
Yeah, I know. Guy didn't even attack me. Stood there the whole time.
Head back.
You're gonna head back?
Yeah, you grind out a little.
Yeah, I'm gonna grind to level 10.
I want to go get my. It'll make grinding easy. Have my.
Yeah.
And it'll help the boss fight.
Yeah. Oh, what's your schedule tomorrow? What game is this? This is Re-Legends.
Tomorrow is. I
Oh.
only have a few now.
So you don't have to go to bed super early? No, I'm not worried about you making it, honestly. I'm worried about us continuing to play, because we've already been playing for 2 hours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but this is Re-Legend. It's a game that is based... Well, it's kind of was meant to be a combination of, like, the concepts of Pokemon and a farming game. So you catch the creatures. All of the creatures are at least a 3-stage evolution. Also, Booballoons, Booballoons. Although it's dropping a lot of input, so it's not going to shake around that much. Because, you know, computer is maxed out right now. That stuff will get better when we have the 2 PC set up. Which is almost done. Should be probably like in operation after Tuesday. We just have a little bit more crap to do. A little bit more updates, a little bit more fun tuning, a little bit more behind the scenes updating my layout and stuff to be more cohesive with the new stuff. I was thinking the first stream that I want to do with it, I know I've mentioned it, but the first stream that I really want to do with it is going to be a, you know, a hangout stream in the Tower Unite room. Watch some memes and stuff. Really chill, hang out, chat, shoot the shits. I don't know what we'll end up watching. Lately, Jubilee has been really good React fodder for React accounts on Twitch, and Jubilee is also like a good sport, as in they don't claim people for watching and reacting to their content. But also a lot of the Jubilee content, I feel like in chasing the views, it's got so contentious, you know, to where now it's you know, it's not like 5 real World of Warcraft players and 1 fake one. You know, now it's like weird political and religious stuff that, while I am willing to watch that, I totally understand that it's not everybody's bag, you know? And also, like, watching it is one thing, reacting to it is another, because then if you're reacting to something and it's of a nature where, you know, people are polarized, then it's kind of dangerous to do as a content creator. Why can't I get off my creature? I'm pressing B. There we go. I guess I couldn't on a slant.
Also,
What's up? Other than Jubilee, I don't know, like,
never mind.
other than Jubilee, I don't know. Probably, like, what else is good? Of course, we'll watch all of the, well, not all of them, but the Jacksepticeye's favorite TikToks, videos along those lines, maybe some Moist Critical, just, you know, the hits, the good stuff. It depends on what people suggest. I feel like rather than memes, because, like, you know, I love watching memes with people, but I'm not big enough to where people will actually pre-post their memes for me to have the mods checked. People just kind of show up with links every time. And it's impossible to moderate that unless you have a team way bigger than I do. You know, it's impossible to live check that stuff. So rather than doing like short memes and stuff, it may have to be content from actual channels to where I can trust it's not going to be TOS, you know? A couple of those meme compilations have snuck stuff in. That, and if it's a long clip, some might not go through all of it. Yeah, that's a thing too. Like, if it's a long clip, if it's a long meme video, like that one that had 100 memes in one video, like, it was checked, but it just so happened that one meme out of the 100 memes in that video was SpongeBob saying slurs, you know? Because apparently they decided that was a meme.
Oh, not that. Something similar.
Yeah?
Nintendo is going to have to drop an update for my Switch. Already announced. That thing I said the other night, I could have sworn that boss I fought said, "What the fuck?"
Yeah? Yeah?
There is a Splatoon coding software.
Yeah?
The actual thing, yeah, it said, "What the fuck?"
So Nintendo is pushing an update because in the Squid language, somebody said "what the fuck," and it was recognizable enough in the Squid language for them to have to change it.
People were like,
Oh my goodness. If people want to get all up in arms about Splatoon not being friendly, what they need to get up in arms about is the entire existence of the billboard feature, which has been in since the game has had multiplayer and had issues since it's existed. Because does Nintendo curate it? Yes. But they do curate it, but people have to report it. And people don't usually report the bad content. What they do is they just block that person so they don't have to see it. So then, you know, actual people that are playing the game, like, you know, somebody goes in there, they see some person that drew, like, their persona's feet in fucking 4K HD detail. You can see underneath the fucking, like, in between the toes, you know? They draw that shit, and people just block them. And so then that content just stays up there. And actual children play Splatoon. So that's something that I personally think is... I honestly think they need to take it away. And the reason why I say that, like, it sucks. It sucks, and I know it sucks. But guess what? Every single time Nintendo has put a feature in a game, every time, like an art feature, it turns into this. PictoChat, it turned into that. Flipnote, it turned into that. The, I don't remember what it was called, like the fucking Miiverse or something on 3DS where you could post social posts and you could post drawings from your PictoChat. That fucking had to be taken down too. Because it always turns into that. People think it's cute to draw, like, oh, well, there's no genitals, so it's not really lewd. Well, yes, it is. It's just that only other people that know it's lewd will be able to spot it out. But still, like, you don't want some kid seeing fucking 4K HD ultra real toe art and being like, oh, look at this great picture, like, to some other random person. It's just not something you want out there, in my opinion.
Yeah.
If they're gonna do anything, they should do it like how... you know, games do it where you can make a graphic for your in-game stamp or your car, but it only has in-game shapes and stickers, you know? So you'd have to spend, like, ages layering the shapes to get anything resembling actual art, you know? In my experience, that means most people just won't put in the effort for it, and if they do, it's gonna be, like, 2 people that are just super fans of some anime character, you know?
Different. Nintendo versus Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Call of Duty still like it. They had custom emblems.
Oh yeah, they had custom emblems.
For Call of Duty 2, Black Ops 2, all the way to Call of Duty like from last. They
Yeah.
eventually removed all that's on there is hits and kicks.
Yep. Should see the libraries and Forza people make. Oh, I've seen some of them that Rockstar posts, and I am sure that they get stuff past the censors, 100%. I'm just saying, in my opinion, you know, gotta make it a little bit more difficult.
It makes stuff more difficult, but I also know why they.
A lot of, like, some good
For, like,
stuff gets
Forza,
put there.
You don't see it very often.
Forza, I think it's mostly because it takes a lot of effort to do it in Forza, and
It's just basic.
it's just basic shapes,
But
yeah.
you have like 3,000 links.
Yeah.
So you can, if you spend the time, but who the fuck wants to spend the time?
Here, I want you to come pick up these pop berries. I mean, look, people do it. People 100% do it.
Yeah, but if you just have the shapes, versus most people can't just clap up and from the internet. On.
Yeah.
'Cause there
My
was-
god. Oh my god. Okay, what? My god, what? What's up, Astro?
No, I'm sorry.
Not split. Split. There we go. I almost fucked up. Uh-oh, what happened? Come get your pop berries. Hey, you.
Oh.
Right here. Do you not see them? Yeah.
Like I said,
No. Almost fucked up? Why? What's up? Like, and when I was doing the Splatfest, the Splatfest world premiere thing, because I don't think I'm ever gonna, like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If you expect Splatoon content from me, you're gonna be disappointed. I'm not really into shooters, and that does include Splatoon. When I played it, yeah, it's fun, but I couldn't spend as much time on it as Star does. Like, Star actually plays it and enjoys it. I would be playing it solely because people asked me to. I went for about an hour, and I came home with Minecraft and my Switch. I had Pokemon Shield in before I left, and my cousins were at my house. Oh no! They switched the game card on you? Holy shit. Alright, so we're both level 10. What are we doing now?
I've
Let me
got
make sure I
tons
feed
of
my guy.
Pokemon. I would be down to try.
You'd be down to try?
Well,
I'm gonna have to cook
try.
some
We're
meat.
gonna first have to get dungeon.
Yeah, we'll have to go to the dungeon and see if the creatures are
That's
being
like,
as difficult.
What we did
I was
last-
about to yell at them because I didn't know where the game card was. Yeah?
What we did last time was, I think, not to level 10.
A, there we go. Then I found it. Ooh, where'd you find it? Oh my god. I'm glad they made the Switch. No, you know what? I wish they did make the Switch cartridge a different color, because most of them just are black, aren't they? I wish they would make them different colors. It's so fucking easy to lose them on a dark carpet.
There's one.
It was on my cluttered desk in my room. I see.
There's one game. For some reason, it might be Animal Crossing. I think maybe.
I don't know. I don't mean, like, I don't want... I know they're not going to put the effort into making the Pokemon cartridges the special colors anymore. I don't really care about that. Yeah, they're barely noticeable when you're actually looking for them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When all the cartridges are just flat black, and this was a problem with 3DS as well. The entire reason why I custom firmwared my 3DS and spent multiple days, and I do mean multiple 24-hour days, transferring every game I owned onto the internal SD card is solely because I kept losing my goddamn game cards, and I was so pissed off about it. Like, I would go somewhere, and I have one of those, it was an original DS case, it's a soft case, and it has a spot for, it has little holders for, I don't know, maybe a couple dozen game cards. But, you know, I'm a fucking prolific Nintendo player. I have, like, hundreds of game carts. And I didn't want to carry around all the boxes for them perpetually, so I just kind of kept smushing them into the case. Which is fine if you, like, never leave home, which is how I normally am. But as soon as you take that shit to, like, anybody else's house and open it, as if by fucking magic, one of them shits is gonna fall out. Like, I've had people contact me years after I've been to their house and be like, yo, I think I found your Mario Kart cartridge. So, it just sucks. And you can never fucking notice. If they have any color carpet other than white, you can't fucking tell. And even then, you can barely tell. Are you on that? Okay, you're on the other one. I must have came in just as you left because there was nothing there.
I didn't.
Hmm. Okay, there we go.
I'm heading over to the temple.
You heading over to the temple? We're sitting on our Draconute backwards, actually. That's pretty cute. I wonder if it'll fix it. Nope, we're still backwards. Look at us. We're not even looking where we're going. This is why I never know where I'm fucking going on this map. Luckily, I don't have a whole lot of cards to lose. Yeah. You know, there was a time when I thought that, like, instead of custom firmwaring, I'm like, you know, what if I just try to go for the eShop? But then they, like, discontinue the eShop at a certain point, so anything you would have on the eShop, if you ever needed to re-download it, well, guess what? You're just fucked. I guess that's the thing that has always upset me about Nintendo, and I'm not the only one. By far, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one that notices it either. It's just that people, you know, when people want to play something, and Nintendo often makes it extremely difficult for them to do so, you know? They've gotten slightly better with it, with the Virtual Console and stuff.
They did. So now they're just virtual shutting down the. Oh.
Well, I don't mean the 3DS Virtual Console. What I mean is, I think all of the Virtual Console titles that are on Virtual Console, period, like, if you have Nintendo Online or whatever, don't you get some of those? Or is that the upgraded version, the plus version of Nintendo Online?
No, it's just Nintendo Online. It's not permanent. Whoever loses Nintendo Online.
I know, you can't keep them. I know.
But yeah, they brought the virtual console, but they didn't. Console.
It's new Virtual Console,
They
so
didn't
none of the
bring
old
any-
ones.
Bring over. So once they're gonna have to for Pokemon. Once they get rid of consoles like these or on,
Yeah.
that means the old Game Boy no longer have a virtual console.
But here's the thing, right? Like, I get it, Virtual Console, all that good shit. And that's the legal way to play certain games right now. But if you're a person that owns a physical copy of those fucking games, like, it is the least convenient way to do it, because you're paying for something you've already bought, again, you know? And you're also having to continue to pay for it, or you lose access to it. Now, I know you can buy them, but it's like a 30-year-old game, and it still costs 10 or 20 bucks.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Virtual. I wasn't gonna say no. You can buy them. Well, I was not.
Yeah?
You can't.
You can't?
You can't buy them.
You
The
can't. It's
only
only
way
to have the
to
Nintendo Online.
And only way on.
Oh, that sucks. That so sucks.
In the virtual console for the 3DS, buy the game for $5.
Yeah.
That's it. Have it.
And also in the 3DS, well, the 3DS Virtual Console software, something that was very nice. The Virtual Console wrapper that allowed the 3DS to emulate whatever it was originally on, that was cracked and open sourced, so you could, even if there was no official Virtual Console release, if you could dump your cart, you could put it on your 3DS.
It just runs it.
And it just runs it through Virtual Console.
Which was compatible with every single game. They had.
Which makes it baffling, like, why would they not re-release all the games, make them all available if they all work?
That was the plan. The plan was they scrapped it because they were like elements of it. They're like, because they were gonna drop them in like, here's 100 games, but it costs 300.
Yeah.
Let's fucking drop it. Console.
Yeah, the console costs that much.
So drop it back. So
I
they
don't
scrapped
know.
it. So they scrapped it. They were going to literally release every Game Boy and Game Boy Color on the version. They
I
scrapped it because they were like,
it's just, it sucks. It just really fucking sucks. Like, I love Nintendo games. I love Nintendo systems. They make good-ass games. They make fun shit to play. But there are some decisions they make that are just fucking baffling. Like why does Virtual Console only cover, like, ye olde ancient fucking games, for one? Because they've discontinued support for, you know, DS and 3DS, but there's no way to legally play those unless you just go hunt down the actual console and the actual games, because the 3DS eShop is gone. It's baffling. I don't want to get on the, you know, on the 3DS sidetrack again. I feel like I go on that like every fucking stream, but so much stuff that's difficult to play now. Like, artificially so. It doesn't have to be. Yeah, that definitely did do a big damage upgrade.
Yeah, big damage up. Not by much.
It still out-level us. You know what? I pressed the button and my swords were out, and I pressed X and I started watering. But I didn't get to hit with my actual swords.
I think we have to find it.
Well, this is not a Draco New. You know what? It happened again. My swords were out. Everybody fucking saw that. My swords were out. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to select an empty tile. Oh, you can't select an empty tile. Alright, I'm pressing down on the left stick. My swords are out. There we go. Finally. I just hate that it's dropping my inputs. I can't believe this game, of all things, is lagging my fucking computer. You're welcome. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna hop back on this guy and head back to the house. Or the camp, if I can get to it. Character thought it was thirsty. Yeah, it did. Star?
Yeah. Coming to.
The thing is, my loading screens are so long, Star can literally get out and into the next fucking tile before I even see him.
I wasn't this time.
You weren't this time because I left you behind. Like, because I left without you.
I know. I think.
I know, it'll be fixed soon enough.
Sometimes I
Alright.
hate
Okay.
Brendan.
I know, I hate that the sprint and dismount is the same button. And it's over here, and then north, right?
No. Remember when I got my shadow?
I know, and I had to sit there the whole time.
I remember when I saw it, but I didn't have anything. So,
It's like how Tower Fantasy was for me, crashing all the time, but any other game ran fine for me. Well, you know, like, it's not like, I can't say that, because it's not like other games don't run like shit when I'm running all of this, you know? Like, I'm running, like, 5 other programs on my computer at the same time as the game, so I understand why it runs like shit. I'm back. Welcome, welcome.
I'm surprised it doesn't run like.
This doesn't run like shit. It doesn't run like shit, but it runs bad enough that I have model lag significantly, and it's dropping inputs for me,
Yeah,
which makes it difficult to play.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm surprised that.
I'm surprised that this game is enough to do that.
But New Vegas, when it max graphics,
New Vegas is as old as you, dude.
I mean, I know, but what I'm saying, I think this doesn't look.
I know.
It's gonna be very
Like, when you
graphically
look at it, it doesn't look graphically intensive, so the fact that it's really taxing on your computer just means that it's not very optimized.
And it is optimized.
It's optimized enough to run on the Switch.
That's gotta be a count for something.
I went to get a
Maybe
snack,
they
charger,
haven't added
headphones.
those extras.
I went to get a snack, charger, headphones, and reconnect my PS4 to my TV, but I'm back now. Oh, nice.
Also,
Nice,
to be
nice,
fair,
nice.
on the Switch version, they don't.
No shadows on the Switch version?
Yeah.
What? Well, it's doing it again. It's doing it a fucking again. Swords. There we go. Alright, I would like to grind over here. So I would like us to have different zones. I don't really feel like I can grind in the temple yet. I'll get killed. And my creature does practically nothing.
Alright, I'm gonna grind on these,
I also don't know... I don't know what's required for our next upgrades. We should look at that when we go home. That's the fucking weird thing, is like when it's switching me from swords to my hotbar equip, which is the watering thing, it's not even dropping an input to do that. Like, it is registering the input because I wait until I see her take the swords out until I start pressing the attack button. It's just, that's just the game being fucked up. Yeah, I don't know. I need to get back into Tower of Fantasy. I know I keep saying that. It's just hard to convince myself to play it. I know I don't have the group anymore, and I wouldn't be able to get people back into it to even have a crew. It would just basically be me at that point. Nobody else is going to get back into it with me. Yeah, you might join me for, like, a thing, but it's not like you're gonna get back into it. Alright. You know, I guess it'll be something we can try when we get to the 2 PC setup, because then I'll just be able to play it as it is. I won't have to worry about the lag. Chop down this tree. Yeah, I'm excited for a computer upgrade eventually. Blossom logs.
I get my...
Well, sweetheart, we need to pay off the computer first.
That's what I'm saying. I get what I'm getting. Oh. PC will be off.
I might get back on it. I liked it, but I got into other games. Yeah, I get it. I mean, that'll definitely be awesome. I'm hoping so.
It's not. Yeah.
I know. There we go. We're almost at level 11. I'm gonna have to make myself some new stuff. Didn't want to get on you, dude. You see that? I pressed the thing, it took the swords out, and it immediately switched back to the... I wonder if the left stick is double clicking. Maybe that's it. Yeah, it's like a 10-year-old controller, so wouldn't be surprised. I'll get a new computer controller soon. I want to get one of those ones that has the RGB in it, so it matches my actual case. Like a black controller with RGB, that'd be sweet as hell. You can level up your character's luck stat, and that affects your drops as well, doesn't it?
Okay, actually, affects your drops the most. Also,
Oh, I'm warm.
Well,
Like, shockingly warm. Hey, level 11. Nice. Alright, I've got a bunch of starfin materials. And I need to go water stuff anyways. So I'm gonna run back to the house and I'm gonna try and see what I need for my next weapon upgrade. And maybe next defense upgrade. I'll tell you and you can maybe bring some of it home if it's stuff we don't have. Or we'll just know what we need to grind for. I think we're gonna need some ores for sure. We're gonna be going back to the Pruny Cave.
Cave and that side cave.
That side cave, the Muta Cave. I'll hit the Pruny Cave on the way back home. Okay. Yeah, did you res him?
Yeah.
The Veilfish? Yeah. Those are easy experience. Hop off this guy. We're gonna go for our
Also,
pickaxe.
water, I think, like one of these.
An actual underwater world?
Yeah, and I think like the
I see.
ones that do.
Yeah.
They're not floppy, they're in water. And
That would be interesting.
it'd also be makes sense. Like, hey, all your land. No,
I know, there are water crops and there are even some water creatures, so.
the water creatures specifically.
Yeah.
Or something, probably. If it doesn't happen now, probably in the
There we go. Did they announce DLC?
Yeah, they working on out. But they said it is
Paid DLC? I don't really care if it's paid DLC.
probably going to be $5. Game's old.
Yeah, the game's only 25.
Oh yeah, it's 25.
Yeah.
So I forgot to hit him.
Aw. Sad.
Forgot.
Well, it's being really tough on me to do it, so.
Go to the next.
I do, but not on stream. Then I have to mute, I'm sorry. I don't like chewing on stream. Like, I'll eat snacks, but anything I have to excessively chew, I don't like to eat. That's okay. Star was offering me some beef jerky. I'm like, no, I don't want to chew it that much. It'd be one thing if my model had, like, that ultra tracking where you could see an adorable little chewing animation when I eat, but...
Kinda has it. But not the old.
Yeah, I don't have the ultra tracking. All I have is that the edge of my character's mouth goes down and up. It does make little num-nums, I suppose. This would be faster. I wonder though, because it's not just me. Like, it's not just me that, like, Tower of Fantasy kind of fell off the map for. I do think a lot of it was getting into other games. It seems like it was, like, October and November when stuff started releasing, like, one after the other, after the other, after the other, that people were just like, alright, I'm doing something else now, you know? And I also think a lot of the people that were playing Tower of Fantasy that preferred Genshin left Tower of Fantasy after Genshin got its big update. I just feel like it turned into chasing the top guy really fast, and I don't really have fun in that kind of experience.
Sorry.
What do you mean? I'm not saying you, okay? What I mean is, like, whoever's max level everybody's compared to that person. That becomes the standard. The person that breaks that is now the new standard. There's no, like, I play this game for fun. Like, it was, within weeks of its inception, instantly one of those, oh, well, you know, you have to be top ranker in order for people to actually play with you. Nobody's doing the low-end content. Nobody helps you with the low-end content anymore. They haven't, like, instituted any kind of reward system for helping lowbies like Monster Hunter has. So people just aren't.
I mean, they did, but the only thing was get, like, lightly or money from doing things with, like, half your level.
Yeah.
That was about it. And you could only really tell the big rewards from it.
What game are you talking about? Oh, hey, hello, how are you? We're talking about Tower Fantasy. I'm talking about how Tower Fantasy, like, if you started it... Also, hi, Aryan Star. Yep. Star's here as well. Hello. Welcome. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Star. I was muted. I was coughing.
Oh. Hello!
Yeah, there he is. Let me look real quick. We're trying to look at these armors whenever it loads for me. Yeah, we're talking about Tower Fantasy. Like, I started it when it came out. Oh, we need copper ingots for the Tollipop suit. Although I don't think that's really going to give me much more defense. Thank you for the clown nose. Yeah, the Tollipop suit's not going to be good for me. That's for magic use. If that's the case, then I think I'm just using the regular dual swords. Or do I have the Shellthorn dual swords? No, I just have the regular, right? Yeah, I don't even have a single upgrade on that. So that would help me out a lot.
I don't need an upgrade from my greatsword.
All that I need for that
have
is I just need 2 ingots for that.
What kind of ingot? Oh, you have stuff.
Yeah. I know it doesn't matter for the ingots, but still.
Also fun.
So yeah, what I was saying is, like, when you started, it was fine because everybody started at the same level, you know? Everybody started at nothing and had to work up. So if you were trying to do an early game boss, if you're trying to do early content, it was fine. But now, it's been going for long enough. The core of the player base, those that haven't just left, you know? The people that are left are like... It's like what happens with fighting games. The people that are still playing them 10 years after the new ones come out, but that's the environment that Tower Fantasy already has, you know? Everybody except the hardcores has already moved on. So if you want to do any content that's not just, you know, level 70 god tier shit, you're out of luck. You better have some friends. You better have some friends, and you better have some friends that are at the appropriate level for you. To actually help you out. Sucks. Oh, I messed that up so bad. The worst quality ever. Alright. The strong quality. Yeah. I'll take it for now. Better than nothing. And I will sell my old beginner ones. Yeah, the thing that surprises me about this game giving my computer trouble is that I think it's specifically giving OBS trouble, and the reason why I say that is it's happened like 4 to 6 times throughout the stream, where sometimes when I'm changing scenes in the game or loading something in the game, it just like flashes my OBS black for a second. It comes right back. But the only person I've ever heard of that happening for before is Mama M when she's having driver issues. And that's why it shocks me that this is giving me issues, you know? Like, it doesn't seem like a thing that should happen with an NVIDIA card. The whole point of them is the drivers aren't supposed to give you shit. I mean, that's not the whole point of them. But, like, that's what you're paying for. You're paying to not have to do the troubleshooting that comes with AMD.
Wait, doesn't Mama...
Yeah, Mama M has AMD. There's another reason why I'm surprised that it's happening for me. I mean, it's recovering right away. So I'm assuming that, it's trying. What do we have? This is probably letting us know about, yeah, an event. Harvest Festival. If you had a chance to visit Town Square, come down here when you have the time, and me or my brother will whip up something good for you to eat. Old Papa Mora used to say, there's nothing better than a hot bowl of soup. We're all cooking together tomorrow for the Harvest Festival. All of us will be bringing an ingredient to cook in a big pot. Make sure to bring yours as well to be part of the festival. We're gonna feast off of the pot, so please only bring good ingredients. I'll be at the town square between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Alright.
Yeah, in this game we can't stick a pair of underwear.
Yeah, we can't put Lewis's underwear in there. We could try to get a quality pop berry or something. I'll harvest this 5 and you harvest the 5 next to it. The eggplant also might be done.
They're already watered.
No? They're not. Okay, yeah, the eggplant is done. I was hoping to get a quality one, but I'm not. Okay. Yeah, how's your day been, Elo? Also, Star, you need to grab these.
Pop berries.
The pop berries and the 2 eggplants. If nothing else, we'll at least have an eggplant for tomorrow. I have 5 of them.
Oh wait, I'll give one too.
Not bad, just made it to my weekend, so I'll be off for the next 3 days. Hell yeah, that sounds awesome. Okay, so what can I do to buff myself up a little bit here? I've got the weapon upgrade now. This gave me something else. Radiant Scale Mail. Increase critical chance by 10%. I already have the stuff for it. I don't have enough to make yours as well. Your scale plate.
That's fine.
Fuck!
It's already made.
Yeah, I know, but now I just screwed it up for myself. I wish you could just cancel at that point. It's, yeah. Alright. Is it giving my stuff back? Do I still have enough for an effort? Because if so, then it didn't consume my stuff. Okay, I did. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that now. I don't want to waste the materials on a bad craft. There we go. Not perfect, because the meter did go down a bit, but it should be better. Blessed quality. Hell yeah.
Second best.
Then, that'll replace my Shellthorn.
The only way to get the best quality is to have
The correct order the first time around, it doesn't bounce even once.
Yep. So, at that point, it's random luck.
Yep. Alright, so I've got a little bit of an upgrade. Hopefully I'll be a little bit more robust now. I'm gonna have to go back. I can't forget to feed my dude. Oh my god, it's so painful. How long? It had to be like 5 fucking seconds. Yeah, like that's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's painful.
You are the host, so it does pause time.
I know. I'm the host, so it does pause time for you when I'm loading at least. At least you don't lose time.
Pauses for. So technically, we're not losing time. Real life.
Yeah, I'm losing real life time.
But you're not losing. Pause.
100% that said I had 2 cocoa melons. Alright, I'm just not gonna put anything in my hotbar if I can't afford to lose it. This seems to not be working correctly right now. It's gonna make it a lot more difficult for a lot of things. Yeah, the inventory is 100% fucked up right now. Because I had 2 cocoa melons and I put 1 into the trough and they both went away. I'm gonna put this small fillet in the thing for my sea colt. Oh, that really sucks. Because that's normally where I keep my cooked food. Like, it's not a game-breaking bug, but it's pretty fucking bad. Like, if I went and cooked all 30 of my meats and had that on my hotbar, I would be so pissed for it to just, you know, destroy all of those when I use 1. Alright, we're gonna walk out here. But, you know, the nice thing is, new armor, new weapons, so I'll be dealing more damage and taking less. I won't have to heal as much. New armor, new you. Yeah. I do wonder how this runs on the Switch. Alright, we can go up through here. I hope I know the way. It just is a thing that sucks, you know, when the map is segmented like this, to have that long of a loading screen, it do suck. Alright, let's get some ore. I'm doing this cave, actually, right now, Star. Is this still in early access? No, LO. It was been... Here's the thing. I've been following this game since 2017, and it was in early access from, like, late 2017 until earlier this year in September. So, it's not like they haven't had their time or anything. But it was kind of in development hell, to my understanding.
And to be fair...
Because they were taking it on with a very small team at first, and the other thing is, at a certain point, inventory disappearing from hotbars is a pretty major bug. Yeah, it's not that it's disappearing. What's happening is I put 10 cocoa melons in slot 9. I use 1 cocoa melon, and then somehow like 2 or 3 disappear. So it is disappearing from hotbar, just like not entirely. Like I had 2 cocoa melons, I put 1 in my creature's trough, and it took the cocoa melons entirely. Like that was it. Cocoa melons were gone. Which sucks, because I was using cocoa melons to feed my creatures. But where it's really gonna suck is for combat in multiplayer. Combat in single player, it wouldn't matter. You could sit there and put a single meat and a single meat and a single meat, because every time you pause, it pauses the game. Multiplayer, that's not the case. It's also still holding them correctly in inventory. So it might just be a multiplayer bug. I'm not really sure how or why. But as far as like the development hell and stuff that they were in, I mean, you know, it was announced on Kickstarter, it was funded on Kickstarter extremely quick. At first the development went really, you know, fast and smooth, but then once it was early access, things slowed down a lot. If you read their updates, they said it was because they got acquired by like 505 Games, who people probably know from a lot of other things. 505 publishes a lot of games. And what they claimed is that since 505 was helping them publish on the Switch, they were instituting like requirements, like, you know, you can't come out of early access, and you can't post these updates until this, that, and the other is met. That was the excuse that we had for why there was like a year and 3 months of 0 updates, like 0 updates actually pushed to the game, and 0 communication-wise updates on the Steam page. I had pretty much given up on it coming out ever. I thought they had abandoned it. But then in September, they were like, hey guys, it's 1.0 time. And there was a massive update that added the rest of the game. Like the last time I played it, 2 out of the 5 areas just were not in it. And those are added in now. Most of the Magnus are added in now. But I definitely agree that, like, there's a lot in there that for a full release game shouldn't be in there. But then again, you know what? 2 fucking weeks ago, we were playing Pokemon from a billion-dollar company that still ran at 12 FPS on their own goddamn console. So apparently the standards for full release games are, you know, if it fits, it ships. We're just out here running game companies like USPS now.
Pokemon,
12 FPS? Yeah, have you not seen the news about, like, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet performing, like, absolute ass on the actual old Switch? Like, not the OLED? I need to know how to get home. I've been going left and right in a cycle. I need to go how to... Which direction is home, please?
Go to the right, right. Okay, down, or left.
So, Trocker Cove? But yeah, Elo, it wasn't just glitches, you know? It wasn't just that people would have glitches. Everybody had glitches.
Okay, yeah.
I know the Switch was comically underpowered, but a first-party game, especially from Nintendo, has no excuse to be that poorly made. Yeah, I know. Like, it came out, and things have gotten significantly better with the patches they've been pushing. But it released in a state that was like... The Nintendo seal of approval used to mean something, you know? It used to fucking mean something. Like, back in the days of the Game Boy and the Game Boy Advance, N64, all that good shit. If a game got the Nintendo seal, that shit worked. Period. It didn't matter what you did to it. You could have those fucking N64 games, you could take the cartridge half out of the fucking system and that shit will still run. Maybe not well, but it fucking would. And nowadays, like, I loved it. I love the games. I hate talking bad about them because I had so much fucking fun with them. Favorite Pokemon game in, like, the last 5 releases, for sure. But, even so, like you say, it has a first-party game from Nintendo. It has no excuse to be like that. It's not like they don't know how to oh. He's at camp.
Oh fuck.
Alright, well, I have to water the stuff anyways. I know, but there's a event tomorrow.
Okay.
Like, their entire reputation and all the antics they regularly got away with were all staked on quality and them doing no wrong on the quality of their games. Yeah, true. Like, the systems, too. Like, the systems used to have this reputation for being just fucking indestructible. And that completely went out the window with the Switch. Not with the system itself, but, you know, the Joy-Cons. Their entire PR strategy is, fuck you, fan base, how dare you enjoy our games? Yeah, pretty much. Like, the quality of the games and the fun of the games is what made Nintendo what it was. And it...
Me personally, I know they're getting worse. Every company.
Yeah, every company's getting worse at it because...
But they are putting their effort, like other of theirs. Breath of the Wild sequel. That does not, I'm not defending them. That does not discount how bad Pokemon.
Well, the thing is, it's not, like,
It's
look...
not bad.
No, listen, stop. Nintendo is like an umbrella, okay? And like a bajillion fucking companies are under that umbrella. And not necessarily companies, but like development teams. The development teams that are working on Splatoon are not the same as the development teams that they put over at the Pokemon Company to work on Pokemon. And it's a fucking shame. Because if they could just take one goddamn person from like the Splatoon team, the Mario Odyssey team, the fucking Breath of the Wild team, anybody that has been on any other Nintendo game to optimize the fucking Pokemon mainline shit, they would be in business, but they just won't do it. They had the same drift issue as the DualSense controllers since they use the same joysticks. Sony at least had its act together when it comes to getting them fixed. Yeah, I feel like controllers used to be a thing you didn't have to worry about. When I was a kid and I was playing, you know, N64, Xbox, GameCube, even original PlayStation, those controllers, you could throw them through a wall and they'd still be fine. But nowadays, it's like, oh no, I put my Switch in my purse instead of its specifically designed carrying case, and now the Joy-Con stick was tilted for 40 seconds, and it's broken. I have to spend another $80. iFixit has covered the what went wrong with them. Yet I've heard small ants, and if anybody's gonna know what's wrong with a Joy-Con, it's fucking Small Ant, because the dude has like millions of dollars and has bought and worn down dozens of sets. But he was able to stop buying new Joy-Cons and keep using the ones he likes. Because he saw that fucking video that you're talking about. Hello? Like, maybe not the iFixit one specifically, but like the video that's like, hey guys, all you have to do to fix your controller is put like a piece of paper, a piece of slightly thick cardstock behind the contact, and it'll fucking work. And ever since then,
it'll work for years.
Ever since then, he's been using the same purple and neon green Joy-Cons. And, you know, those ones are like limited editions, so if you changed them, you'd notice. That might have been Tronic's fix. Maybe. I just know that, you know, he's a streamer, he's a speedrunner, so he puts his controllers through a lot of stress. He'll be doing like, you know, 20-hour play sessions as a rule of thumb. Like, dude just games. And, for it to actually stand up... For it to stand up to that level of wear and tear with just a fucking piece of cardstock, like, that's mind-blowing to me. That, if anything, makes me think that Nintendo was just wanting a continuing revenue stream.
Yeah, that's one of the theories.
Speaking of special edition Joy-Cons, I've heard that Nintendo would just give you some random ones if you sent them in for repair. I've heard that too. Sometimes people will send in, like, the special edition Zelda Joy-Cons for repair, you know? And be willing to pay for the repair, because, like, it's a special edition Joy-Con. They can't get another one of those. But then they get back from Nintendo just random Joy-Cons.
They have
I know that the person is there for you on your screen. I hope she's there on my screen, because you didn't wait for me.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's okay, sweetheart. I'm not upset. I just hope she's there for me. I don't really care about the events. I don't really care about the townsfolk. There's no marriage in this. It does not matter to me. Okay, she's there. It's just we gotta be careful about that, that's all.
Alright.
Yeah, that's why I made you come home.
Oh.
Alright, so I got eggplant. Do you got eggplant?
I should. Oh, my. Yep, I have.
The other thing that makes me think that they just wanted, like, a continuing revenue stream.
Alright.
Hi, Arya. Happy Harvest Festival. I wonder what this stew will taste like this year. Did you put your ingredient in yet? Make sure you do before I close the pot. Do remember that everyone can only throw one ingredient. I wouldn't want to taste the dish if everyone was allowed to put in tons of ingredients. So we go up here and actually... Yeah, we press Y. Alright. There's one.
I think that's... Oh.
You can't Y? You can't press Y on it? No, it says 2 now.
Oh, I did press Y.
Okay. Alright, so basically, like, I'm talking, and it's just gonna be the event, so as long as you do it before 6 o'clock, it's fine.
One each.
It's just one each, yeah.
You put more than...
The other thing that makes me think they wanted a continuing revenue stream is just how Nintendo has been in the past. Like, if you think about, like, I know I hate to bring up, like, the Wii is my fucking example for everything Nintendo, because the Wii, I feel like, really took off for them. It was one of the most popular consoles, maybe still the most popular. I'ma smash my phone. I was playing Fortnite and didn't realize my phone locked itself. Oh
They
no.
still sell the Wii.
No, but hang on, let me get my thought out, please. On the Wii, every other game would have a new peripheral released for the Wiimote, and it would always cost an ass load. So I think that they saw the Switch and they're like, well, this is supposed to be portable. We can't just keep putting a bunch of fucking peripherals because nobody's gonna cart that around with them. And they did still do something along the lines of that, a big unwieldy peripheral with their Nintendo Labo. And there's some other things that are really like unwieldy to carry around with you that they still have done for the Switch. But, you know, like the fine tracking for the Wiimote, that was a $40 upgrade. The Nunchuck, that was a $40 upgrade. The fucking DK Bongos, that shit cost $79.99 without the game. You know, they were always putting out all of those peripherals, and I think that they got themselves addicted to it, you know? So they're like, what can we do? We can't just keep redesigning the fucking Joy-Cons, because they all need to fit onto the Switches that everybody already has. And they didn't want to make a bunch of weird-ass peripherals that, yeah, like you said, doesn't even have an Ethernet port. Where would you plug anything into it? Where would you put any peripherals?
They added that.
The OLED has an Ethernet port on the dock. But, you know, the OLED is, you're buying a new Switch. You already fucking have one.
Yeah.
I just think they got themselves addicted to the peripheral money, and they needed a way to keep that coming in. So they're like, what can we do? Make Joy-Cons that break after 60 days. That's why, although I have Joy-Cons, like, I only ever use them when I'm playing portable mode, and as little as possible.
And that's...
Why? Okay, can I close the pot and start cooking now?
They're kicking themselves in the head for it.
I was wondering why it got quiet, and yes, they were super bad as hell about that. Yeah.
They're kicking themselves in the head about it now.
They're kicking themselves because there's a lawsuit. There's
a
major
class
lawsuits.
action lawsuit against it because they've had so many from people saying that it was intentional design that. Now they have a class action. This is going very poorly for them.
Yeah, the thing is, although the US has basically zero consumer protections unless someone fucking dies, the rest of the world is not that way. So when a company is building planned obsolescence into things, like some other countries have rules about that. Like it has to last for at least the expected lifespan of that thing. Like I think Australia has it, UK has it.
Turkey literally has a light bulb because it's like a light bulb in Turkey has to last at 10 years. A basic filament light bulb. Because they have that light bulb at fire station. Been going 1800s.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's one of the reasons why planned obsolescence is one of the reasons why the government, even the US government, pushed so hard for everybody to get on LED light bulbs. Because the bulbs that were being sold before, those ones were designed to just break after a few months, you know? The old ones.
That's the whole thing with that fire.
As another example, I suspect the reason the PS Vita failed so hard is because Sony went the proprietary memory card route. It was bajillion dollars for a 32 gig card. Oh god, yes. That was so fucking terrible. I had a PSP, and I ended up getting rid of that sumbitch. Like, I kicked myself for it. I wish I still kept it. But I got rid of it basically because I couldn't afford a goddamn memory card, and I couldn't use anything else. So all I could do, like, I couldn't take any music around on it. I couldn't take any fucking videos around on it. I ran out of fucking space for game saves. Because all they gave you was like, what, 1 or 2 gigs, if that? It might have even been 500 megs.
They gave you 500 megs on the original, on the version. No, they give you 8. But like you're saying, the PlayStation, and it's PlayStation, Sony.
Yeah.
Their saves.
Yeah, the saves are big. I ran out of space for game saves. I had this fucking RPG I was playing, and when I went to go check the save, because it told me, like, it couldn't save my fucking game. And so I went to go check, the memory card's full, the save for this one goddamn game is like 350 megs. One game! And it wasn't even that good of a fucking game.
Where there is documentation of games that are on PlayStation and 360, and the PlayStation save file is like 5 times that.
That's so weird. My first smartphone was the Sony Ericsson Xperia Play. It had an anemic 380 megabytes of internal storage, and that was in 2011. Oh, that sounds so painful.
That was back when Sony was still making fucking that still ran on Android. Now they don't even.
I remember some people were really hardcore for Sony phones as well. Like, because Sony, I think it's not the only reason. It was a phone that had a slide-out PlayStation controller. Yeah, the slide-out thing. I was just about to mention that. Sony kept the slide-out keyboard and slide-out form factor longer than I think anybody else. And a lot of people really liked that. And they just wanted to keep their Ericsson, you know, even though it had no fucking memory.
Yeah, because...
People would legitimately refer to those as bricks.
Because Sony was... that the touchscreen wasn't... They're like, no, the touchscreen's not as compatible as you... Not as good.
Yeah.
And now they're just all touch. They're like,
Yep.
Good.
Well, there's something else to consider, though. Because when they were saying, like, the touchscreen isn't good enough, the common type of touchscreen they were building in was capacitive. And for anybody that doesn't know the difference, I think capacitive is what we have now, and resistive is what they used to have. And resistive touchscreens are basically two sheets that have a gap of air in between each other, and when you touch them, it tracks where they make contact. So at that point in time, oh yes, Hamster, welcome, Neon, hello. But at that time, when they had the resistive touchscreens, it genuinely did not have the resolution to track fine keyboard, because the keyboard was so small, and there has to be a sensor like every certain amount of space on the thing. If you look at your DS or 3DS touchscreen portion extremely carefully, you can actually see the very fine mesh where the lines are, because the DS has resistive touchscreens. That's why you can use a plastic stylus on it.
And then,
so back then they weren't lying. Back then touchscreens couldn't handle it, but nowadays touchscreens are capacitive, so you can like fucking hold your finger a millimeter away and it still knows where you want to type.
that's how the 3DS works. Like the DS almost.
No, the 3DS still has a resistive touchscreen.
I know it does, but it's a lot more sensitive.
Yep, it's a higher resolution one. The easiest way to tell for me, I'm somebody that on my DS and 3DS, I had a bunch of those like Artist Academy, like learn to draw Pokemon, all that bullshit. And so the easiest way to tell the quote-unquote resolution of the touchscreen is just to open up one of those art programs and as fast as you can, go like back and forth trying to make a smooth line and see where the jaggies are. Because if you go fast enough, it's going to skip from one capacitive point to the next on the screen, and it's going to make your line look like it has polygons in it, basically. That was when I started to figure it out, and I started to look at the screen really close, and if you get it just in the right light, you can just see the little grid.
If you're really touching it, really slow about your stuff, you can...
Oh yeah, if you go slow, it'll track extremely well. Or if it's just like poking, which like a lot of the games, they don't want you to do really fine movements. A lot of the games that use the touchscreen, it's just like, oh, you know, poke this, or tap this a lot, or scribble back and forth. Everybody hated how the Zelda games use the touchscreen though.
Yeah, because they...
Sweetheart, I'm sweaty. I'm hot.
I don't know, like...
I'm sorry.
I've turned the heat off.
Okay, well let me just take my socks off then. I don't know why I'm warm.
Like, I turned it on when I got home, but I've turned it off since...
Okay, I'll just take my socks off and hopefully I'll get cold enough.
He's pulling his cock out!
No! That would make it hotter in here. That would not cool me down. Did you feed your guy? Make sure you feed your guy.
I fed my guy.
Okay. Meow meow. But yeah, I'm glad that technology has improved to the point where touchscreens are so fucking good. Like, for me personally, like my phone, I hope I didn't miss a lot. Oh, not really. We mostly been grinding because we went to the ruins, the temple, you know? And it was like really bad. Like we were doing hardly any damage. We could defeat like a couple of the enemies. What's up?
Up here, I turned...
I know he was just up here and then he swoodled on down.
Turned to...
It's okay. I don't,
back.
if we get him out and I hold him, he's probably gonna be licking me because I'm sweaty and I don't want him to lick me.
I wanted to hold it.
I finally had to get a Samsung phone after avoiding them for years. Oh yeah? I've always kind of been a Samsung...
I'm on Samsung.
I've been a Samsung person for a long time, and it's not always done well for me. It's not always done well for me, but most of the time I've been lucky. Though I was an LG main before. Oh, before I had Samsung, I had a Motorola Razr, so that tells you how early I switched. But it wasn't an original Razr, it was a Motorola Razr V3, and it was baby pink. Because I was a little bean at the time. Yeah, what I was saying is, like, for me, the first Samsung phone I got was the Samsung Moment. I also got the Samsung Moment 2. Both of them absolutely sucked. However, I'm glad that I got them, even though they sucked. And the reason why I'm glad that I got them is because having those shit phones taught me, well, made me develop the skill set to put custom firmware on an Android phone and squeeze performance out of it, you know? Although that the Moment and the Moment 2 were both very, very bad. In fact, some countries, the same countries we're talking about where there's currently a suit for fucking Joy-Cons, you know, like basically the UK and Australia and shit. I'm pretty sure the Moment and Moment 2 were lemon lawed and people had to be paid back for them because they were released grossly underpowered for the time and support was dropped for them about 4 months after release for the Moment 2 and about 16 months after release for the Moment 1. Like, they made the Moment 1 and they're like, alright, and then people were like, no, this shit sucks. And so they released the Moment 2 like the year after. But they just couldn't make it work. They couldn't squeeze anything out of that chip. It was just so shit. My LG G3 not being able to make phone calls because I drove around with it on my windshield during the summer so much that some of the hardware desoldered itself. Holy shit. Still have the Z Flip 3 over here just because I wanted something cool and unique. Well, the Z Flip 3, that's like a new thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's new-ish.
Well,
when I
new-ish,
say...
it's like 4 years.
I don't know if it's like... I think it's only like 2 years old, but I'm also ADHD and like an old person, so my concept of time is skewed. I just know for me, like, the Moto Razr was the first phone I ever had. Would I ever get a flip phone again? Only if it didn't have a screen on the outside, because that would be the entire thing that I liked flip phones for, is you can't scratch the screen as easy, and you can't accidentally butt dial on the screen as easy. You know? Well, you can't butt dial period as easy. But all of the flip phones right now are basically taking the, oh my god, what if we make everything a screen approach, you know? So you're still gonna get your shit scratched. It's still gonna look like crap after you carry it around. That's not fixing the problem for me. I replaced the battery in my old LG G7 and sold it on eBay. Nice. I bought my current phone off of eBay. It's the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. I think I already fed my guys. I think I'm gonna try to run to the temple. If I get lost, I'm probably gonna call out to you. But yeah, I got a Samsung Galaxy Note 8. It was right after the Note 7. The Note 7 was extremely well known for extremely bad reasons. Essentially, the Note 7 had a very large screen that had a very high power draw, and there was an issue where it would draw too much power from the battery while the battery was charging, and the battery would explode. There was an update pushed to the phones. You could not deny it. It was mandatory. That basically limited them to like 20% of their max battery capacity to prevent that issue. And I think it also made it so you couldn't have the screen at its full brightness anymore. I have an S21. I got the smallest one as it was around the same size as my old G7. Oh, nice. For me, when I get a Samsung phone, the reason why I'm getting it is 90% because of their screens have Wacom digitizers in them, which means by default, if you buy an S Pen, that screen, that digitizer, is compatible with the full resolution. It detects every pen movement and 2048 levels of pressure, sometimes even tilt sensitivity. That's why I got my Note 8. The Note line was the first line where they started doing Wacom digitizer tech in their screens, and the notes came with S Pens included in them. That's why I bought mine. Whenever I still have to do like a sketch or something, Wacom makes good hardware, but their drivers are dog shit. Oh yeah, that's the best part about it being on a phone, because you're never gonna have to worry about it. Your drivers will never update, and it will just fucking work. But all right. Am I going the right way, Star? Ruins?
Yeah.
Okay.
Going A right.
Taking L's on Fortnite, but I kind of like the new Mythic. The new Mythic, is that like a new skin or something? Yeah, so that's why I go for Samsung. And all of the screens that they put in their phones now, like, I don't know if they bought Wacom or if they just bought the copyright for it, like, for the shit, you know? But nowadays, all of the phones that come out from Samsung are by default S Pen compatible with that full level of pressure sensitivity and stuff. That being said, my PC is about 10 years old, so that's kind of on me. Oh, yeah. When it comes to PC tablets, I have a good, like, I say I have a good one. I really love it. It's from XP Pen. It's an Artist 23HD, I believe. It's not the Pro. It doesn't have the side buttons. It's from the release just before they added those. Iku's in the game now, and his Mythic is actually busted. Oh, XP Pen squad up. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Why pay $2,400 for a Wacom tablet monitor when you could pay $600 for the same exact size tablet monitor? All these computer terms I don't understand. Oh, sorry. So Wacom and tablet and digitizer, all of that is just referring to, you know, the company that makes tablets that you can draw on. And that way you don't have to, like, draw on paper and then scan it into your computer. You just draw on the tablet and it goes right into your computer like magic. That's what Wacom does, and that's what a tablet and a digitizer is. It's just it's either not a monitor and just like a flat gray slate you draw on, or it can sometimes have a monitor built into it. That way you can see where you're drawing and what you're doing. Drawing tablets. Yeah, that's what we're kind of talking about. We're talking about how one of the companies that makes drawing tablets, Samsung phones basically are compatible with that now. Here's the shitty thing. The Note 8, like, you know, I'm gonna keep it as long as I can. I'm gonna keep it as live as long as I can. Oh, I'm about to die. I'm gonna keep it alive as long as I can because the new Samsungs, not only do they not come with the S Pen, but I'm pretty sure the S Pen costs about $150 on its own. It's like an Apple Pen. They charge you an ass load for it. Because it's not just what it was. Like, the S Pen used to be super, super cheap, but I think they put some extra shit into it for the tilt sensitivity and stuff. Now it costs a lot of money. They're nigh impossible to repair, too. Oh, the pens? Or the phones? The phones are nigh impossible to repair because they stick them together with glue and shit. Like, if I ever wanted to replace my battery, it would involve me having to take a heat gun and melt, if possible, melt the glue out of the glass backing of the Note 8 and then take it off in order to avoid cracking the glass when I take it off. The phones, you can hot air them, but yeah, they'll fight you to the death. Not only, like, they'll fight you to the death, and it's so fucking brittle. Like, it's just a fraction of a millimeter of either Gorilla Glass or Sapphire or whatever the fuck they're using now. I don't know if they're using the watch face shit, the forged Sapphire like they do for watch faces. Maybe on the high end, like high end phones. I think it's mostly just Gorilla Glass though. But even though it's resistant to cracks, it's still really fucking brittle. Like, that shit cannot flex and bend. It can a little, but it's really not made to. I hate that it became the trendy thing to do, to make phones glass-backed instead of metal body. Like, you take a phone apart nowadays and the only metal shit's the frame. Apple will literally brick your phone for replacing any parts. They just disable things. Yeah, I've heard that before. When people replace their home button, like if their home button gets broken, they'll be locked out of certain features because the home button that's by default on those phones has a fingerprint sensor in it. And if the hardware ID of the fingerprint sensor installed in your phone doesn't match the one that it had originally, it'll just be like, hey, guess what? No more Touch ID to you. They're serialized to the screen. Yeah. And Apple's one of those companies that's a real dick about it, too. Like, even the government has to fight Apple. Even the government has to fight Apple. And I don't mind that, you know? Like, you know, stick it to the man. For fucking sure, stick it to the man. Make them fight. But, it does suck when Apple's being, like, non-competitive. In those moments, I disagree with them. In the moments where they're pissing the government off, I agree. But I've never owned an Apple thing, and I probably never will. Got hit real hard?
Yeah, hard.
Yeah, that's why I'm on my boy. So he takes the damage. Samsung did something kind of like that, Elo, but not with replacement parts. What's...
Oh! I got my fourth attack.
Nice. All right. It's will you lead me to the campsite?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we need.
No, well we don't. If you want to, we can end, but we have to sleep. Okay. You have to sleep IRL.
Yes, I have to sleep
All right.
IRL.
So we're gonna be going to the campsite. We're gonna be saving. Gonna pass the next day, and then we're gonna drop on out of here and find someone to raid. But just to kind of like finish my whole thought, Samsung did something similar to that. What they did was called a Knox chip. It does not... Yeah, they have Knox, which is the reason I avoided them. If you rooted your phone, they basically lock you out of stuff. Yep, that's the thing. The Knox chip is a physical chip on the board. It serves no purpose except to burn itself out when you root your phone. That's it. And there's not many, but more than a few apps for which the security features just will not work if your Knox is burned. It really sucks. It's a reason why I wanted to avoid them for a long time as well.
Sorry,
The reason why I eventually caved was, you know, like I said, the Note 8, the nice screen, comes with a tablet pen. I can sketch on it. It's very, very nice. That's why, you know, that kind of made me okay with it. Prior to the Note 8, I would just get the phones and immediately root them to remove all of the developer bloat, and just, if something wouldn't run without Knox, I didn't need to run it. And there was even some games. There are some games on the fucking, you know, Google Play Store that will not run if you root your device because they think you're gonna cheat. That was the main reason. It was the main reason I was all LG Brotherhood roll call, since they let you do whatever the hell you wanted with them. Yeah. Alright. So we're gonna sleep. We're gonna pass the day. I am gonna have to jump out of the game, like, as soon as it starts up, so that we don't waste time in this day. It's raining like a motherfucker. How do we... Oh yeah, that's right. This. Alright. So we will quit. And I'm gonna find somebody to raid. I want to thank everybody so much for hanging out. I know it kind of took a while for people to pile on in tonight. Tomorrow's going to be my day off. Monday, probably going to be more Harvestella. You can anticipate me being either in winter season or very close to it. I'm going to be doing more grinding on that tonight. Next week, it's going to be chill, you know? It's going to be mostly Harvestella. It's going to be mostly Harvestella for sure. But we will have a little break from that when we do some Fallout New Vegas on Wednesday. I'm hoping I can manage to get a schedule out this week. I know I've been really slacking on it. It sucks. I knew it was one of those things where once I started it, I knew I wouldn't really be able to keep it up perpetually. But, at least it's nice whenever I do get to make one. I also stopped buying my phones through the carrier, and that cut so much of the bloatware trouble out of my phones. They didn't suddenly break down now. Yeah, I totally understand what you mean with that. For me, I wouldn't, like, for a long time, I just bought from the carrier, and like I said, I buy from the carrier, take it home, and immediately root it, and put custom firmware that disabled all the stuff I didn't want. Back when I had a Samsung Moment, and even when I had the Galaxy Nexus, one of the first in the Nexus lines of phones, before Google scrapped the Nexus line of phones and just went for the Pixel that was made mostly in-house. On my Galaxy Nexus, I was running fucking Ubuntu Droid, like, for fucking ever. And, you know, it helped me get extra years out of the phone. You know, it helped me a lot. And even though, like, let me think. What was the last phone I custom firmwared? I think it was my S5. I think it was my Galaxy S5 was the last phone I put custom firmware on. And I was really glad because even though it had a fingerprint reader in the home button, and it did have Knox, it was early enough in Knox existing that if you burned it, the only stuff you were really locked out of was, like, enterprise applications. And I'm so much of a fucking lame ass that I'm not going to use any of that. Like, those ones for remote work and stuff, remote meetings. Yeah, I don't need to worry about any of those things. It does suck, though, because I understand nowadays, even some games that are worried about cheating, even some other programs, won't work if you're rooted for no fucking reason. I didn't root this phone that I have now, the Galaxy Note 8, because if I did, I would lose the S Pen functionality. They never, like, by they, I mean the people doing the custom firmware. They didn't... It would have taken them, like, hundreds of man-hours to rip out the software that makes the S Pen work from the Note line specifically and make it work on a rooted phone. I don't know how Samsung made a fucking tablet pen driver for a phone screen tied into Knox, but that's Samsung for you. So that's why I couldn't root this one. I was really pissed when I bought it and found out. But I wasn't too pissed because I bought it secondhand on eBay. I bought it like a year after it was out, shortly after the, you know, next one was announced, and I got it for like half price. I got like $400. And it still lasted me this long. Can't tell you how many times I've fucking dropped it, too. I have been very lucky, that's for sure. If I ever have to use a phone for work, I would literally buy a second phone off of eBay. Oh yeah, if you have to buy a phone from work that has, like, no custom firmware, no root, no nothing. Okay. Just getting a drink of my soda. But yeah, let me go ahead. Tab on over. We'll find somebody to raid into. Open a muted tab. And head on over to Twitch. I'm also very, very happy that today my Mix It Up command to automatically tweet me out worked on its own. I didn't have to do anything with that today. Nice. Okay, I love you too. Oh god.
Wasn't that bad?
Is there still enough left?
Yes, I just opened the.
Oh, Cody. Sorry, Star.
So there is enough.
I'm sorry, I keep doxing you tonight. Yeah. Star came in and he's like, I'm gonna jump in the shower. I'm wearing a little bit of minestrone. We're having grilled cheese and minestrone today. He opened the can and got a little bit on him. So he can jump in. I was concerned. I was like, is there soup left? But there was. Have a good night. Thanks for having me. Oh, you have a good night too. I'm not sure who we're gonna go for. Maybe Poltervine. I think we're gonna raid Poltervine. We've raided them before. Their whole concept is really cute. And they're doing a talk show today. Kind of a talk show. A podcast? Yeah, so we're gonna get this raid started counting down for Poltervine. If anybody would like to hang out some more, we always hang out in the Discord. So I'm gonna drop the link for that. And if you'd like to catch up on anything, I'll drop the link for my socials as well. That's where my VODs, my shorts, my videos, all of that good stuff is. I have been working on a video script, and I really want to get it recorded. It's just kind of, I can't really stick the ending, you know? It's one of those things where you got this great script, and you're kind of on a roll the whole time, and you're like, how do I wrap this up in any other way than just saying, you know, F that person? Oh no, wait, oh no, they're raiding out too. Okay, I'm gonna have to cancel that and pick somebody else. Let me go real quick and see. Who else can we raid? Who can we raid that's not gonna quit right away? How about Cleric in a box? Cleric in a box. We'll go for Cleric. Cleric usually... Oh my god! Cleric is doing D&D! D&D lasts forever! Alright, let's go. We're gonna go raid Cleric in a box. They're doing some D&D. They are the DM. They have a nice little holiday outfit. Very, very nice. Cleric always does cool outfit integrations. Like, they're always changing their outfit. It's so nice. Yeah, we're gonna head on over there. Some nice D&D. Chill. End the night off. Hopefully. Looks like they might be in a battle, so maybe not too chill, but just chill enough. D&D, let's go, right? I'm hoping eventually I get wrapped up into one of those VTuber D&D things. I gotta make some more friends. But yeah, I hope y'all have a great rest of your night. Have a great weekend. I'm gonna be off tomorrow, but we'll probably hang out in the Discord. Thanks for the stream. Oh, thank you all so much for hanging out. Thank you. I'm gonna raid over to Cleric. Put some hearts in the chat when we get there, and make sure they have a great rest of their stream. Good night.